Roll out loud with Speedy and Friends.
It is now time for the Rollout Show. Content may be a little vulgar, subject matter may be a little rough, but guaranteed to be funny. So sit back,
Don't guarantee
ready
that.
to ride.
It's the Rollout Show.
It is time to laugh.
Roll out. It's the Rollout Show.
Roll out, roll out, roll out.
It's the Rollout Show.
Roll out, roll out.
It's the Rollout Show.
That's what we do.
Once again, it's on. It's the Rollout Show with another dope
Episode.
So here we go. Rollout Studios. Keeping it real. It's about to go down, y'all. You know the deal.
The funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet.
Man, where you at, girl?
Yeah.
Damn. They starting off early. I didn't get shit out.
Will Smith.
Never too much. Hey, he's gay.
That's okay.
No way, Pam.
Sorry.
Shit, she in her own world.
I'm trying to tell her where to start.
Fuck them.
It's the Rollout Show.
God not gonna like you.
It's the Rollout Show.
It's the Rollout Show. Start when we want to, bitch.
Right. What?
Hey, Sky.
Hey, Sky.
I Seattle.
Wow.
I love it. I love it.
Can I drive you?
Chat room.
Fuck you.
What?
Natalie,
Said what?
did you pray to me today, Natalie?
I pray to Jesus.
I should be second.
He has rosary beads.
Why should you be second?
It's the Rollout Show. It is the Rollout Show right here on a Monday. It's your boy Speedy Dog, your dog. It's Monday, August 6th. It's going down. It's your boy Speedy, funniest motherfucker ever gonna meet. Why, ladies?
Cause you're never gonna meet Jamie Foxx.
I figured you would.
I've met Jamie Foxx.
That's what I
Thank you.
said. I was like,
Same.
I've met him. So
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But for the low price of free, you come check out my new stand-up show at
The
Will-
Colony Theater. Oh, sorry, you don't know. We changed it because he's got the thing.
and the show is called
Mama, I'm tired of the chitlin circlet.
Take two.
The who? The
tired of
chitlin
chicken.
you got
Give me that. Give me that.
Do it
Yeah.
again.
Wait a
Do it
minute.
again.
She faked like she was reading.
Yeah.
Chili second.
You gotta do your vocal one.
Yeah.
She sells seashells
Yeah.
by the
Seashore.
seashore. Got it.
Let's try it again.
Got it.
Unique New York.
chitlins.
Unique New York. Unique New York.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And-
New York. New York.
And the show is called.
I'm tired of eating
Oh no.
Oh, you are reading. My bad. Tired of reading.
Because it's hard.
Can't read your. That's what you
Okay.
said.
It's Monday.
Okay, hit me again.
And the show is called.
I'm tired of the chitlin circuit. I really want to eat some chitlins.
There we go. Okay. I'm with you.
That was a little hard.
No.
Yeah.
If
No,
I'm
you
a director,
try
I'm
saying
like this. I come out of my booth. So I need
No,
you,
no, no.
I need you to visualize yourself. You know.
Yeah, at the
Let's-
circuit.
Let's take your script. Let's get your script out.
You just woke up.
And you ready? Okay. She's ready. Let's get the boom back in, please. All
Okay,
right.
thank you.
And what's the name of the play?
I'm tired of the chitlin circuit. I really want to eat chitlins. And scene.
So,
And
no,
then when
we
you're
ain't
let's
seen
see
yet.
now.
She was.
Okay.
She
Now
wasn't. She
you
just
when you're
sounded
the
too
director,
tired.
you go, you did
She sounded
very
like
well.
she
And
just
then
ate
you
a
go to the
Red- drank a
producer,
Red Bull.
she has to go.
Never happened.
See, that's why I go with the Nene vibe. If you had came out at the booth at me, I would have said, I said what I said. And would have kept it going.
Right?
Yeah.
And you would have said scene and scene.
And scene. Now, what else? What else? What else is going on?
Moving on.
Compete with that. I said
right.
what I said.
Yeah.
In the house
That's
we got.
end.
Nikki Pam.
In the house we
Why am
got.
I so low?
Tony
Turn me up.
Moore.
I don't know who this is, but in the house we have.
Evan Michael Lee. Go ahead and get out your system. Go ahead.
You said,
Red
I
Fox.
got
You
it.
don't understand.
I got it.
Okay, we get that thing. In the house we got.
Natalie Deselle.
And in the house we got.
This is Robert Zapata.
Robert
Can you
Zapata.
hear me? I can hear myself.
I can hear you.
Okay.
I can't really. Oh, okay. There I go.
There we go.
In the house behind the glass curtain we got.
Shalom to the people.
Damn.
always such a blessing.
Let's not be bothered.
What do you say?
Not bothered.
What do you say?
It feels so like
Nick-
such a blessing when he says
I need a
that.
Honda. That's what
Nick has had this face all day since we got here. Like he's about to whoop somebody's
Oh,
ass
wow.
at some point in time. Like when he came around the corner earlier to fix our mics, I was like, somebody in trouble.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be me. I backed up.
Who don't love you?
You always back up. Look here.
Oh,
Let me tell you something.
that is such a
You do not know my life, sir. You do not know my life.
I have seen your life.
Well, let me tell you something. If you have seen my life, you would suddenly want to be a part of that life.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because his shirt is matching his T-shirt.
That's what I said.
Coordinate. Wait a minute.
I thought I was like blind.
Did you
Thank you.
get those two together?
No, I brought them separate, but when I saw them together, I said, why not?
Why not?
He said, look at God.
I've never seen it like
Won't he
that.
do it?
Won't he do it?
So I come in
Here she goes.
and I see the back of his head, long hair, talking to him. I'm like, you ain't talking to no girl. Who the fuck on my couch? This nigga turned and swung his shit.
Yeah.
He said, how? He said, do it again.
Yeah.
Hey, Speed.
Yeah.
Hey, Speed.
Yeah. Deep condition
Y'all-
last night. She's soft.
That takes a while.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
I tell
Special
y'all,
attention.
he has been swinging these things since he got them. We had to have a tutorial because he's not used to all of this luscious hair. So I said, you got to dip and then twirl. You can't just, you going to snap your neck. You got to dip and then twirl. What's that?
Hold still.
Is that you?
Nope.
See?
It's the lint from the blue.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're good.
Yeah, the two blues. One of the blues is leaking. Anyway.
Oh.
So what?
I'ma put hands
What
on
made
that.
you get the?
Lock.
Because the last I remember you had.
summer-
I had the mini fro, the little mini fro.
Oh, that's what you were
That
going
That was the
for.
beginning of it.
He's preparing for it.
And then one day you show
That's-
up to his
yeah.
house like, hey, bitch.
Yeah.
He's like he's looking like Avatar.
Thank you.
Avatar,
I like it.
I want
Renegade,
thank you.
I want
Wakanda.
it.
Thank you. I want some
All
of that
of
James
it.
Cameron money.
Rage.
Yeah. Tell us about your experience
Yeah.
with these locks.
It took 16 hours.
16?
We started at
Jesus.
8 in the morning. We stopped at 12:30 for lunch.
And
Or
they're
about an
fake?
hour. The real.
So that's real hair. Somebody else's hair. obviously.
And we started back at 1:30. We were done at 3 a.m.
And you just stayed there. Ain't like you went to the mall.
No, we didn't leave. I stayed the whole time.
It
Listened
looked
to
like it was
Neo
taking
Soul,
time.
Quiet
Yeah.
Storm
Were
music.
you on Red Bull? What were you on?
Chipotle and prayer.
Put that on a t-shirt. Chipotle and prayer.
Why are you praying? Because you ate Chipotle? That's why. Like, oh God, my bubble guts.
I ended
Right.
up watching Kill Bill 1, Kill Bill 2, the game show we was doing, and then I watched something else. But yeah, just killed movie after movie after movie. So
That's one of the moments you just lay your head to one side
Yup.
and just go, when you done with this side, let me know
Just
so I
give
can
me a
flip
little tap
over.
so I can just do.
So you can flip over?
And then you go home and you can't really lay
What?
your head
I
on
said
the
you
pillow.
said so I
Right.
can flip over.
You know what, Speedy?
Thank you.
That doesn't mean
Everything
anything.
Ain't got to be
Right.
an in and out joke.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so what made you say I'm getting to, or that was the plan all along?
It was a plan all along. I've seen a
Gotcha.
lot of dudes with like dreads. I was like, I like that look. I want to do it.
And
You
didn't
want
wait?
the NFL look is what you want.
The NFL look.
Hilarious.
Right.
When he goes to the gym and he put that bandana
Yeah.
on, he
Under
look like
Armour.
one of them football players.
Under Armour.
No.
Shut up.
Wide
Wide
receiver.
Stop it.
No, tight end. It's tight
No,
end.
no.
He's more like a tight end.
I was thinking of actual wide
Natalie called
Dang
herself.
it.
She was like, hold up, just to clarify,
Oh, no, nigga.
that is an actual position.
I
It
know.
is.
That you know.
Or are you
She
like
said
a,
what she said.
Are you like a pulling guard?
Look at that one. Still going.
But your body is shaped more like who is it? Terrell Davis. What is it? Running back? No, you're not a running back. You're a.
No, you was right the first time.
you said wide receiver.
Don't get out of
You'd
that.
have to be fast.
Natalie,
right?
stay focused
Natalie
now.
did the joke and then she felt bad at you.
Yes, she did.
So she clutched her own pearls.
Yes, she did.
Because I was like with him. Like, it's
And I
scary.
left me hanging too, man.
Listen.
Don't think she did anything else. She left me hanging.
If I get lucky, they'll give me the T-shirt gun.
So for your hair, Nick, turn me on, please.
Turn him down, please.
So we have this song.
Oh,
What song is this?
Wide receiver.
By Michael Henderson. Y'all never heard this one?
They don't play this at the club.
they might.
I'm gonna make sure they play it down.
Tony.
Be a man.
Never heard it before.
This my shit. You never heard it?
No.
You never heard Robinson? Wow.
Swing your hair, swing your hair.
What year is
Don't
that?
swing it too much though. Don't hit me.
I was like, all right. You know, I know. The edit's gonna be a motherfucker.
Oh,
Anyway,
look, he
so,
felt so sad.
now you have hair.
Yeah. What happened to yours?
Ooh.
Damn.
No, because that wasn't a Reid. Because the last time I saw this speech,
Natalie.
Natalie is
Black?
not.
yeah,
she's
she
not ready.
had the Roots haircut going on, and now she got the Newsies hat on. So
Oh, I
I'm
thought you were
like,
talking about me.
no, I'm talking about she. Miss Speedy.
Yeah, she.
Miss Speedy.
Break the fun.
Look, what we not gonna do?
What we not gonna do?
Natalie.
Yeah.
The kikiing really loud for their jokes. We not doing it.
We
I
are
like
And
it.
no oohs.
But we supposed to kiki loud for your joke.
right for your back to school outfit. That's the real joke.
And this one, this is an old joke. Fire this. This is old.
What?
The play thing and the Jamie Foxx shit is old.
Oh,
Oh wow.
she
She,
got
took-
no.
she went back to the
Long.
beginning of
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah.
What's
I thought we moved on.
She said, I'm done with
She
this.
did not move
She said,
on.
I'm
Look,
done.
Nick. Yeah, like let's
So
Even Nick laughed. Nick ain't laughed all day.
Like, okay, like look. Like
Nick
look.
laughing.
Hold on.
It's,
So-
it's because you want to hear that. I'm funnier than Jamie Foxx. Okay, you are. Let
no,
it
No,
go.
no, no, no.
I never said I was funny.
No.
I said you're never gonna meet Jamie Foxx.
Oh, well,
and
we
if
know
you're never
what you're
gonna
really
meet
saying,
him,
though. No.
and you want to, the closest you're gonna get to it is meeting me.
Okay, we
Right.
know it. Okay. So
So this will be your last day. Just so we got this clear. You will not be back.
Damn it.
Well,
Don't get it
well,
out.
I guess now
First you
that,
kikied
No,
on his joke on me. Then I'm
Then
tired of
she
your
busted
shit.
one on you.
Yeah.
but it's
Then she
cool.
went,
Literally.
looked at her sheet. As if so she wrote it. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of saying Jamie Foxx. Motherfucker, fuck this shit. Let's move on with your shit.
and you know what? I love every minute of it. Kudos to you.
Your last day is that t-shirt and shirt last day.
You're just saying that because you and Vanessa are talking back
Hey.
again.
Right.
So you can call Vanessa.
Cover go with your shirt.
Hey, there you go,
It
right?
does.
Oh wow.
Wow, yeah.
Bam.
It's coordinating.
Coordinate.
Yeah.
Come on, QVC.
Yo, oh my God, Speedy, why is everything on your phone
Oh
so
my
big?
God.
That's what she said. Give my phone.
You know that's the first time you ever heard anybody say something that big. Anyway,
Let me see them
look
glasses.
at it.
give
You
me
don't
glasses.
even need
How
glasses.
blind are you?
Can you get a close up of this?
He needs a
you can
magnifying
read
glass.
it.
That's the font Jay-Z needs. So
Yeah.
Beyonce don't have to look. So
Right. Oh my gosh! Look,
you ain't cheating with that kind of font.
I'm not cheating.
that's huge.
Look
What
at
is
that.
What is that? Times Roman? 96?
No, that's Latin wide.
There we go.
Latin.
Oh, that's so big. And then you had the nerve to put glasses on top of that?
No, I didn't need it for that.
Times New
Clearly.
Roman, Times New Roman is the default font for computers if you
Yeah.
had one, which you clearly don't.
Oh, you still on the typewriter?
Motherfuckers on the roll today. All y'all's last day.
That hair is giving him energy.
Because I knew she was going to say some shit when I walked in. I knew
I know
she was.
you know she was.
You gonna end up rolling out by yourself?
Oh.
Well, hey, at least when you do your segment about the
Speedy ain't got shit
sneakers,
to say to-
nobody be here to interrupt. You can just get right through all them sneakers
Trust
all by
me,
yourself.
when I get to my sneakers today, ain't nobody gonna be here to interrupt.
I'm
clearing the room.
Listen, if it's my last day, I'm going out with a bang. I'm interrupting everything.
It is the rollout show. Natalie's in the house, who just got back from visiting fam, right?
Louisiana.
Oh, I know you ate good.
So good.
You didn't bring us a plate?
No, I tried to freeze everything, but it didn't last long. I'm serious.
You got to get you one of them cold hot carry-ons.
Yeah.
I had that,
Uh-huh.
but it's just I couldn't take everything.
Oh, I would have took
sound so
everything.
sad.
And chips and
Oh,
stuff
because it was
too.
so much food, and it was jambalaya, it was garfish balls, oxtails, the turkey.
Guardfish balls.
Garfish balls. It's like
is
the
that?
garfish.
What is that?
It's just like this really good fish, and you grind it up and you make it into meatballs.
Sound like a
like a red gravy.
I could see like a salmon croquette.
It's like salmon croquette, but it's a ball.
And it's red gravy.
It's breaded, and you have to bread it.
No,
in.
you don't bread it.
Well, that don't sound
So
right.
Sound like the itis got you afterwards.
Deep fry it?
And my dad took
Yeah.
No, you make a gravy with it. Yeah. I know y'all don't like gravy.
Oh, that's
No,
them.
I like gravy. I like
Is that it,
gravy.
So that's the fish. Oh, those look good. Garfish
that's
balls.
them.
Look at that.
I've
Nick,
never
you better
heard
be
of
on your job.
I know, right? He be on it.
I mean, I ate everything from the rooter to the tutor.
I bet.
I did not care.
Garfish
I would do
balls.
the
How
same.
was the weather out there? Was it hot?
It
and
was
muggy?
storming. We had to drive through it, which is one of my worst fears. And the roads was slippery with the oil, and it was crazy getting from one place to the other. But I just wanted to be with my family. So
That's what Tangy is with hers too.
it was a good
Tangi's
time.
out there. Shout out to Tangi.
Dancing in the rain and shit.
Hilarious.
Tangi,
Amen.
Tangi was so shocked that houses start at $245,000 in New York. I'm not New York. In North Carolina. And she did a whole tour of like, look at these houses, y'all. Look at these. And I'm like, I could have told you that.
Yeah.
So they was cheaper than that before Barack got in office. You
Yeah.
got it for $75.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, damn it. Sale.
$75. That's a good
hilarious.
sale.
I'll take 2 of these.
That's right.
Hey, remember
That's
in
not-
Detroit? It was $1. Remember? that?
Yeah. That's
Oh
not
yeah,
like-
yeah. That was they were trying to bring back those neighborhoods and stuff like that.
And they have. Shout
have.
out to Detroit. Detroit is downtown ain't what it used to be.
My
It's
friend,
backwards.
Sabrina
never
went down there
been.
looking for property. She was
she did?
going to invest in some down there. Yeah, but I don't know. I got to be there. I can't just. You know what I'm
You
saying?
gonna trust a motherfucker singing you?
No,
no. We come get it from your money.
Right.
money.
So stupid.
Unless you get Section 8.
It's guaranteed. man.
Guaranteed. Yeah.
Well, the majority of it's guaranteed. You got to go get
Like,
the,
what
you got to get the $45.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Like if the rent is
Say
1,000 or 2,000,
How much you get?
they'll probably be on the hook for like 300 or 200.
That's it. Oh damn! I need to get.
But you got to get that. I mean, if you don't mind,
But does it still take 8, 9, 10 years to get in? In Cali?
not that long. But it takes longer than other places across the country because I know my sister was trying and some friends was, and they were just on the list for like 3 years, 4 years. Where in other cities it get a lot faster.
Oh, okay.
Cali go, nigga, you gonna find a job.
Oh, to try to
Get
apply.
on
Okay.
for public assistance.
Okay.
Get your food stamp card, all that little goofy ass shit.
Goofy ass.
I don't like the fact they make it so easy now. As
To
far
get
as the card itself.
Yeah, the
Oh,
card
the
is
EBT?
now.
Remember, like
the
I remember when I was a
ABTs?
kid, like we were on food stamps. There was a big pink
He said
bill.
shortly.
You know what I mean? I don't know how long it was.
He
honestly.
no, he was only for a day. But
But we were on it. I just remember being embarrassed because he had a big pink bill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now it's like a swipe of a card. No one knows.
no, the food stamp itself was bad, but it was the WIC one was terrible because you had to wait in line, you had to sign for the cheese.
The powdered milk.
Milk, yeah. So it was a piece of paper they gave you.
Yeah.
It was a WIC voucher. So you get they ask you have WIC, so to do that first, you gotta take a minute.
Yeah.
So you got 3 milks, some cheese, whatever dairy shit you have. And then you give you a big piece of paper. You have to sign each one.
Like you're checking out a library book.
Yeah. So you're sitting there, everybody's looking at you like,
Right.
"You 2 more, cool." And you had to do that.
But I get annoyed today when people like write a check to buy groceries.
Why?
Who writes checks?
Cause like
they
every
do.
now and then, like
Yeah,
old people,
Oh, yeah.
like pull out their checkbook and I'm just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're
Visa, Mastercard.
I know. Speaking of which, they say Ralph's is not going to be take or any Kroger. I know I sound terrible. Any Kroger, grocery
take-
stores, they're not taking Visa anymore, or they're going to stop because
What?
Visa's charging them too much per transaction or something.
Oh.
They're
they're
not
gonna-
taking Visa.
They're going to stop
that's
that
my-
or something.
that's my
I think
Probably
that's
a
just- me
threat
too.
to Visa, so they'll stop
Stuff,
charging
yeah,
them.
exactly, like they do the cable companies.
That's a
and stuff.
hell of a.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
lot of people.
Yeah.
That has Visa. That I mean,
Yeah,
I think
how can you not?
Mastercard, you could say that.
Yeah.
Maybe even what's the other one?
Discover.
American
Discover.
Express.
Yeah.
American Express because
they know
very
about it.
limited.
Right.
Visa.
They were like the OGs.
That's everybody.
that's
Shit.
your default.
Don't
with
leave
your
home
Yeah.
without it.
Right, right.
That's the debit card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your first debit card is usually a Visa.
We actually almost canceled our cable, and they were trying to keep us to stay. So now
Did they keep dropping it?
$40 a month.
Wait, to who was
Which
that?
company?
What company?
DirecTV.
Oh,
Oh,
see,
you're
DirecTV.
Direct
$40
TV.
a month.
Spectrum?
They don't care.
They don't care.
They
They
don't
like,
care at
all
all.
Wait a minute.
I've tried.
Your DirecTV? I
Yeah.
used to have DirecTV.
It was like 100 and something. Like
And
a
what did you
month.
tell them?
We were like, we just want to cancel it. They're like, well, like if we could like get it cheaper, like would you guys stay? We're like, how much cheaper? $40 a month.
For how long?
For
forever.
everything.
Get out of here.
For everything.
Everything.
Right.
Because they're hurting so much with Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime that like people
Yeah.
are canceling
Do
like
you
left
still
and right.
get
And that
Power?
new YouTube
We
stuff.
have HBO for free.
For how long?
But
Ever.
Power is
Get outta
Showtime.
here.
No, we don't have Showtime.
Oh, you don't have Showtime.
No.
Spectrum.
But I have Hulu. So
Yeah,
like, I
so
get
you get
Showtime
stuff,
with it.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Spectrum
okay.
don't care. Spectrum is like,
They do
you
not.
want us to
They're
cancel
fucked.
today, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Make sure
They're
you
like, bye.
You send back our equipment.
here's the nearest thing
Drop
so,
off.
so you
Yeah.
can drop off our equipment. Is there anything else? Bitch, no. I want you to lower me.
Don't come get it.
Right.
That's one of those ones like you black out for us. Like you like, oh, you want me to cancel? Well, you come pick up the shit then.
Then you find out they don't have the equipment. Ain't no equipment here? Well, fuck y'all then. How about that?
That shit be out on the curb. Yeah. Get your shit.
Or you walk in and be like, here
Now-
your old dusty, rusty ass receiver, your remote, and I took the batteries out, bitch. You just get mad.
I do be
You
taking
know
the batteries out.
who else will do that? Is Sprint. If you call
Really?
Sprint and
And
say,
you're just like,
hey,
we done.
I'm not happy.
Yeah.
I bill with y'all. The bill's too high. Move on. Hey, no. So I didn't know. My boy told me. So I said, okay, my bill was $600. I don't even
Yeah.
know why, but it was $600.
Who you call?
Cell
me?
phone?
This was some time ago. So I called and I'm like, I did. He told me what to do. So I get on the phone. I'm like, yeah. So
It's for
it
the-
ain't working
it's
out.
for
I
the
think I'm gonna go
text.
over to someone
Make it
else.
big.
Yeah.
And the lady was like, no. What can we do to keep your service?
Of course. Here we go.
Go and pay this
AT&T
bill.
don't do that shit.
They paid it.
They paid it.
$600.
What?
They cleared it off. Sprint has
You
been
must, have been,
told.
you must have been on like an old plan. Like you're
Yeah.
No, what it was, my boy
like
works
you
there,
were
and he
proud
said,
to have the flip phone still.
Well, they
I
were-
still
they-
got my flip phone.
hilarious. They were all told that if anybody calls to cancel, don't let them cancel. Do whatever you got to do to keep them
Shit, I wonder if
on there.
What
when I
year
worked at
was
Verizon,
that?
I used to cancel people.
That's maybe 4 or 5
You
years
used to work
ago.
for Verizon?
No, Lakeisha Gaines said she used to work for Verizon, and she would just cancel them. Never offer free stuff. I think AT&T
I'm
is like
Verizon,
that. Spectrum's like that. We have a call. Oh, is that Vernon? Hey, Vernon.
Hey,
Hey,
you know, I was with them raggedy ass folks from RCN.
What is
who
that?
was that?
It's a Chicago cable company.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I used to live in Chicago.
Now, they put my bill in the middle of the month.
You
And
don't
I
get your
said, put my bill at the beginning of the month, and I have all your money together. And you won't have to start charging me late fees because I like to pay my bill in full on time.
Right.
They
said,
charge
"We
you
can't
late
do that."
fees?
I said, well, you're going to end up waiting to the beginning of the next month, so you're going to be waiting 2 weeks, and then you're going to want to charge me late fees, and I'm not having that. So then they said, okay, we'll work something out. Do you know the motherfuckers cut my cable off?
Oh, wow.
That's how they worked it out.
That's how they cut off. That's how they cut your late fees off.
Take all your shit and bring
He
it
said,
to
"Motherfucker."
you. Where's the nearest place that I can go to drop your shit off? Oh, well, you don't have to do that. I said, no, fuck y'all. And I hung up the phone, packed up all their shit, and took it to them. Do you know that they tried to charge me for 3 months additional service that I do not have?
Wait a minute, Vernon. This is what I understand. I didn't think they could charge you late fees for not paying
Yeah.
your bill on time.
Yeah,
That's not
they
right.
do.
See,
Yeah,
your
they
bill-
do.
they
I've
say your
never
bill
heard of
is
that.
due on the
It's like
20th.
$5 or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
it's
pay
like
your
4 or 5
bills
times.
on time,
Yeah.
speedy.
They cut your shit off and charge you. That sounds like a jilted ex. You know what I mean?
And then they charged me $327.45, and they said you owe that for 3 months that you hadn't paid. I said I haven't had you motherfuckers for 3 months, so I'm not paying the shit.
You
And
better
they
know the
still
exact
waiting
number.
on it.
Right.
Wow.
What year did this happen in?
Last week.
No, I got DirecTV. I'm cool now. And
I like
wanna
DirecTV. I used to work for them.
But then I'm switching from them to Comcast, so then I'll be great for real.
Okay.
All right. Well, good luck with that.
What, something wrong with Comcast?
No. Leave me
I
alone.
don't like them.
Vernon had to claim. He's like, what? So something wrong with Comcast? Do I need to stay with DirecTV?
It wasn't Spectrum
Because
Comcast?
Comcast, I never had a problem
They
with
were
them.
Time Warner.
They're a little expensive,
Yeah.
but they're worth it. The package, you get all the stuff you want. They have great customer service. I've never had a problem with them. I called, they had a problem. They fixed it immediately.
Do you
I
get,
didn't
like-
have to wait no 4 or 5 hours of shit because you know they give you that $50 rollout fee.
Do you get like
Right,
HBO
right.
and like Showtime and all that?
Yep, and it was all in the package, and the package was like $112.
All right.
All right,
That's
Vernon.
not that much.
That's
Thank you for
If you have
calling.
insurance, then there's no, because see, a lot of companies don't tell you this shit. If you have insurance, they don't charge you that rollout fee.
Oh, roll out.
Pun intended.
All right. Thank you, Vern.
right.
Thank you for calling on the angry shit. You always calling on angry issues.
You're so faithful.
He got a complaint.
Vernon was one of them people that, like, you know, you rub him the wrong way and he gonna show up at the place talking about, here your shit back and I stole the batteries and don't call my house no more.
I feel like this is like Vern's HR.
Yes.
Just calls us
Pretty
to
much.
play. Yeah.
Pretty much.
He'll be
Got
calling
it.
back in a minute. No, motherfucker.
I love it.
Pam, we got to work on your writing.
I told you I don't.
Pam
I'm a typer.
Nigga, whatever she wrote me, I still couldn't read it. And she kept pointing to it going,
Well, you
4-year-old blind kid wrote
your
this.
bifocals.
No,
Why
Pam,
are they
you
so
can't.
dirty?
You can't read. You can't write.
No one can write anymore.
I can. Yeah, who writes?
Yeah.
Pam is one of those people where, like, if someone doesn't speak English, she thinks getting louder will help.
Yeah.
How long have you been in America?
Or they add an O to it.
Yeah.
U-O, no O. B-O.
Like, they're not deaf. Like, why are you yelling at me, crazy woman?
Now, to be fair, I saw the note and was able to read it. What you should have done was did those block letters so
Right.
that Speedy could read it.
Yeah, she did cursive.
She did what?
Cursive.
Cursive.
Wait.
Wait. Yeah. Say it again.
One more time.
What's the word again?
Signature.
No. That's not what you said earlier. What you say?
Coisium?
Cursive.
Silent Q in there somewhere.
Let this be the one y'all let go. Be nice.
You know what, Natalie? I ain't letting it go. What you say? Say it again.
Your two shirts are throwing me off. I'm just going
Never seen nothing like that before.
It ain't a turn.
They're not turning that bitch. Shut up.
I'm just not to shut up afterwards.
Yeah, you saw how
I'm trying to figure out.
You know what it was,
Say so.
though? When you said bitch to him, it was like when he said it to Tangi. He felt it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what
I
it
didn't
was.
feel shit.
I think you did.
But see, you know what you should have did is like you should have like took it out and be like what, and then you got to do the. You know what I mean?
He's scared one of them gonna come loose.
Take one braid and wrap around the
That
rest.
way they know. That way they know you mean business. Like
Like-
it's about to go down.
like
When somebody
Yeah.
does that and their hair is down,
Yeah.
and they looking at you like, what you got to say?
Like I'm on Bad Girls Club.
Right.
Yeah.
But right there's when I hit you. Right when you get your second loop in.
Second loop.
You might want to be careful because they might.
So what made you say during the course of getting
Yeah.
the braids? Okay, I want a different color here.
Cuz pop color gotta be different.
Exactly. You always got to add a pop of color, Speedy.
Thank you. You wouldn't know that.
She over here
What'd you
crying.
say, pop of color?
You know,
Yeah.
you come at them like they haven't had you before. Like,
Huh?
like no, like
No, they haven't had me.
he's used to you.
talking
Like
She would
you
be so
met
lucky.
him. You met him in the 5th grade.
Who?
Speedy,
We
a
weren't-
character like
We weren't born in the 5th grade.
Speedy is like 90 years our senior.
Yeah.
We did not meet in the 5th grade.
like
Didn't
She
they
taught
have-
us in the 5th grade.
Didn't they
I mean,
have
someone
stone
like
tablets?
him.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So like when he comes at them, it's like oh, it's
Yeah.
just
It's
they're
so
eating
It's like,
you alive.
it's just Speedy. That's all.
We met
Like,
at-
it's like
Like that
oh,
uncle.
Right.
look at the baby. Oh,
Exactly.
look at you remember that joke a little
Right.
bit. Tell that
Do the joke.
Tell
Do the
that joke
joke. Do
again.
the joke.
Tell the joke again.
Boy,
Look
do
at
the joke for your
it's
daddy.
gonna be
Do
so
it for your
funny.
daddy.
Look at her. Look at her. Boy, that
Like
boy's
you
funny.
boy.
I'm gonna send that to your daddy. I'm gonna send
Yeah.
that right now.
It's 2-on-1 right now. You know.
it ain't sexy.
It's like,
It is the rollout show
Oh,
right
he's
here.
so funny because you know why? Because we ain't never met Jamie Foxx. That's the funniest man I ever
Never
met.
a day in our life.
I've actually met him. I used to wait tables. I met him.
He's
served-
only
I
marginally.
served him one time.
He's only like marginally funny.
Where
than
at?
Speedy.
Where?
Chin Chin
Not
and
that
Encino back
Oh,
in the
yeah.
day.
Uh-huh.
You know? I actually,
Oh yeah,
I-
Chin Chin.
and I waited on Cat Williams as well. He was nice.
Oh, good.
Cat Williams was cool. He tipped me really, really good actually.
So
What did
you
Jamie
say
tip
Jamie
you?
did?
Yeah, no, Jamie, no. I mean, it was right. It's a good normal tip.
Okay.
But Cat was like, "How much
got
do
your
you want?
20%.
How much do you for? How much?" It was a $70 bill. Because how much are you worth? I was like, 500.
Right.
I said $100. He's like, "Okay, give me $100 tip."
Look at
And then
that.
said, it's pimping,
I would have,
pimping.
if somebody asked me that, I would have said, well, let me see how much debt I'm in.
I should have done that. Actually.
As you're working
I am
tables.
worth $256,946.82.
Right.
That's a Jew's number.
That's a who?
That's how they do when they do
Girl, you
like.
trying to get us put on?
Thank you.
Now,
Well, it's just true. It's true.
Natalie.
No, seriously, it's
was like,
true.
go commercial.
A Jewish man taught me this. When you want something and you want to do
clarify that.
business with them, you have to come with a number, and it can't be like 327,000.
Yeah.
It has to be that type of number where they know that you figured it out.
Right.
That's how their business is so tight. See?
yeah, we won't be here tomorrow. Thank y'all for tuning in to the end of Rollout.
No, it's just because I went to that wedding last night, and I was just,
wedding?
I wanted
Who
to
got
be
married?
Jewish. I wanted, I wanted to be a Jap. Like,
What?
Lord, we are about to get canceled.
Would you stop,
she's
please?
pointing at me. Is she Jewish?
Would you stop, please?
Any more?
No, Jewish American princesses, like that.
Oh,
There we go.
Can you say that first and then say Jack?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought y'all were rolling with me.
I was rolling with you.
This is rollout.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was any more slurs you want to throw out?
That's where Babs comes from.
Yeah.
Jewish American princesses.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
But
Jap
they-
also means something else.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I mean, Japanese.
Yeah.
But you don't want to say it all, so you
That's
go,
why we were
hey,
all
bring
like,
your Jap ass
I didn't say that.
in. That's what people are driving listening to. Hey, tell the Jap to come in. Wayne Lee. Bruce Lee, come in. Bruce Lee, come in.
No, don't come. Don't come.
Am I-
Stop it. No.
And he's Filipino too. It's not
Yeah.
even Japanese.
No.
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee's Chinese.
No, he's
Oh,
Chinese.
he's
I know.
saying the
I'm
guy
just
that-
saying.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Shut up.
It's a Monday.
How far we've come. End of the road.
Speedy, get a hold of your show.
I had a bad joke. My man said I was working the tables at the restaurant. I was like, really?
Damn.
You in the kitchen?
Damn.
Oh my God.
Stop
Hey, we
it.
called the lady a Jap. Line has been drawn.
Hypothetical lady over there.
So you were at the Jap's wedding.
That's what you said. Now you want to be
Now-
shot.
Yeah, she was. She was beautiful. Her dress was beautiful. It was like, wow.
Now, who did you know at the wedding to be at the wedding?
Ooh, were you a plus one? Were you a
Why
plus
you
one?
Some
like?
people.
Why did you go to like a thought bubble when you said
Because
it?
it was like it was real exclusive and like private. Like it was that real money.
Like they looked at Johnny ain't really on the
Like
list.
they
Hold on.
had
Like in
they
Pasadena
had,
money?
They had food before the ceremony, which was like sushi and just real, just extravagant. Just then after the wedding, that's when they put out a dessert bar with fruit, and then after that they did the dinner. And the dinner was like sea bass, lamb chops.
Oh, it
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
no
they
black
did
one. It
have
definitely wasn't no
lamb.
black one. You get
Yeah, no.
a cold
And
chicken.
it was like
cold chicken.
six-
Pasta.
And
it was like
and that's it.
six courses.
Spaghetti.
Was it open bar too?
Open bar, and then at 12:30,
Yeah.
they brought out breakfast. Homemade bagels that they made in front of you, every type of waffle you could think of. It was like,
Did they wheel
Was
you
this a
guys
retreat?
home after? Right.
no, it was just so much food. But I just looked at her and I thought, like I was telling you, like this is where we break down as a culture. We don't have that. Like we're so broken, especially our men, that it's hard to like. Okay, when Brenda has her wedding in August, we all gonna pitch in 10,000. Like that
No.
ain't happening. But that's what Brenda
I'll
wants.
be there.
That's what they have, and
Brenda-
they'll do anything to make that.
Brenda
happen.
better send me her registry for Target. I'ma get
For Ross.
So,
or Ross, whichever.
no.
I'ma get her the dish set for $29.99.
I didn't even recognize the. All I
Yeah.
saw was Williams and Sonoma. I didn't know where the other places were.
Oh, see, Williams. See, that's
That's the only one I recognized.
Williams
like
and Sonoma is the place you walk by and go.
I
They
like
got
that
that same
bowl.
pan at Target for $10.
Or close
I'm gonna
to it.
get that
Or
very
close
close
to it,
to it.
right.
It's like it ain't got to be no. I don't need no Williams and
I've
Sonoma
never
to
heard.
put my ramen noodles
Where's
in.
You know what?
William and Sonoma?
Is that expensive
the
dishware?
Grove.
I've never been.
That's
Yeah.
expensive dishware.
Yeah,
the
it is.
best.
It's
I
like
love cooking
it's
in.
like 24 karat gold, shining, rose
And the
color
ceramic.
gold. Yeah,
You
all
can
of that.
drop
No,
it and it won't
I'm
break.
going to
No
Target.
way.
If you're serious about cooking, then you drop that.
But you know what? They love black insulting music. They love it. Back that ass up.
Natalie.
They love it. Ooh,
Natalie.
big booty girl. Oh my God. They were playing Drake. I'm just being honest.
Natalie.
Being honest,
Can't
though.
say it. You know they love nigga music.
I didn't say that.
Some nigga
You
music.
see, I didn't say that.
That's
I
what
did
you
not say
said.
that. She's texting somebody.
I
so
said-
I
That's
didn't
what
say
you
that.
said. This girl said they love Jews love nigga music.
No, Japs love.
I'm sorry, Japs love nigga music.
No. What is the song he made a million?
I got that. I sure was shooking and jiving.
Which one?
Mix-a-Lot.
Drake?
No, Sir
Oh.
Mix-a-Lot.
Big
Baby Got Back.
Baby Got
Got
Back.
Back.
Got back. Oh my
Yeah.
God, when that come on,
Lost their mind.
Oh yeah, that's me too. I still lose.
See, that sounds like one of the things you go to.
Anybody, maybe we get the sister come do a little hand bone. Hand bone. There Natalie going, ooh, they love some hand bones. Motherfucking Jap, hold on. Hey, give me them spoons. I'm gonna show you some shit. Give me spoons.
no.
Someone drawing her
I knew it was over when they played. What's Cardi B, man?
looking like
Migos.
Amigos.
When they played the
Offset.
Offset.
Offset. When they played that, it was over.
Yeah.
So, what did it make you feel like when you hear our music there
at the
you was the only person?
Jewish wedding.
Besides a pickaninny.
I just feel like they won't really let us sing. And I want to go. I actually looked at my husband and I said, I'm thinking like, what would have happened if I'd have married a Jewish man? And he said, that's what this is making you think about? Hell yeah, it is. Like, how would I have
5
done it?
courses.
And I literally
You would have
said,
had to take the
I literally
classes
said I wouldn't have made it because my Jewish husband would have always been coming to me going, why are you talking to all those black men? Because I would have missed them.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know?
right.
Like, you can't be married to a Jewish man and you always talking to black men.
Like she on the
They're
other
like,
side of
you
the
need to
glass.
come over here. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Little heavy-handed, Natalie.
Like she on the other side of the glass, put it to the glass. I miss you. We miss you.
Till the wedding comes, back that ass up.
Exactly. With the spoons.
Like, my Jewish husband would have had to look like light-skinned black.
Lenny Kravitz.
Oh, Lenny Kravitz. Yeah.
No. Not Lenny
That's
Kravitz.
too soft?
No. Jewish, but with the nappy hair.
Got it.
But that's
Lenny Kravitz.
No, he's black.
No, he's
No,
But
no
he's still
black.
Jewish.
No.
You said light
You
skin
are
black.
No, like, you know, like they
Like Screech.
Yeah, like Screech.
Not Screech.
But with red nappy hair.
Hilarious.
I want you, Speedy.
Listen, at this point, I'll take anybody.
we know.
Anyway, damn.
I'm just saying because you do it. Oh,
I beg your pardon,
Thank
madam.
you.
handball.
Is that gonna be the word of the day?
Hambone.
goes.
Oh wait, somebody. You just mentioned Drake. Did y'all watch the in my feelings video?
Yes, the new. I just watched it last night.
I'm
What's
sorry.
the new one?
The actual video for the song.
Oh, it just came out.
It just came out. Felicia Rashad stole the beginning of that
did.
whole
She
video.
really did.
I have watched that little bit of that video multiple
What did she
times.
do?
So Drake comes,
In New
riding up
Orleans.
to the house in New Orleans, and it's like Kiki, and Kiki come to the
Who is
window.
Lala Anthony?
Yeah.
Yes, and it's like what?
great.
And then so like she looking down and like they talking and Felicia Rashad said, "Hello, I know you better get them Jordans out my runway,
Right.
on my
Yeah.
walkway."
Walkway.
And then what she say? She said, She
This
said,
is not a,
"Oh, she said, this is not a Tay Diggs movie, sir. You're a grown man. Carry your ass on home."
Yeah, he sure did.
She said, he was like, "Oh, you want me to leave?" She said, "I want you to leave, and don't forget to go when you leave." I was like,
Yeah, she was
"Damn."
really
She is
good.
the only woman
Really
who
good.
could like read you but be so polite about
Yeah,
it.
be so polite.
I know. I was at a party and she walked in one time and it looked like she was floating out of there. She went by. Everybody was like, "Hello." I was like, "Ooh, look at them Cosby residuals."
Yeah. Just walk in.
So
and
Natalie,
know she
that's
got
what you
money.
saw. The Cosby residuals.
Yeah.
Oh, but I mean, she's just
Just a
so,
trail of
like,
checks just
peaceful
floating
and
behind her.
Turn her mic up.
kind. You know, she's just very
Turn her up a
kind.
little more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of actresses you meet, and it's like we all are in competition, and we're not.
Yeah.
We're just not.
I'm not in competition with nobody. I just want to roll.
Dinner roll?
Cinnamon.
I'll take those. I'll take those and do the commercial for
Going with
it.
us.
So what have y'all been
Okay.
doing
Cinnabon.
besides getting our hair braided? What have you guys been doing?
I
just came back. From
I just came
Wyoming?
back from Wyoming and South Dakota filming something.
Oh shit!
Ooh, what was
Movie,
that like?
TV show.
TV show, reality show. That's all I can really say.
Dudes in the house.
That's what I figured it was dudes in
Can
the
y'all ever have a
on the
moment?
ranch,
Pam,
Speedy.
give me the drum set.
Oh, dudes on a rap.
You know,
goddamn stick.
sometimes you just gotta let Speedy have one because then he feels like he's winning.
Right.
But I'll get that ass back
Did you
in a
just
little
taste
while.
yourself?
No.
Anyway, so you're doing the reality.
I did.
So
I did
it's
that.
coming out soon.
Maybe September. The episodes come out.
All right, and
Yeah.
you go all the way through, or one day labor?
Any particular network?
No, if I say it, then they'll give it. So
Give it away.
yeah. So yeah, I'm in there, Speedy.
Did you throw a drink on somebody?
No,
Oh, okay. And you
no. I was more like the presenter. This is what y'all gonna be doing.
do it
Shut
again.
up. You
Do it
better
again.
lower them eyebrows.
Do it again. Do it again.
This is what y'all gonna be doing. I'll be back.
And I'll be sitting there with my kids. You know him? I've never seen him. in my life.
Tried it.
Oh, it's okay because I made sure I said your name several times. I was always like, yeah, my friend Speedy. You know my friend Speedy.
Because he's funny.
My friend Speedy is hilarious.
And they kept saying, Speedy, come down to the club. No.
Speedy will not come to a gay club.
He won't.
Oh, he's scared.
I know.
I've been to one actually.
Which one you
Which
been
one?
to?
I don't even know.
Where was
it?
it?
It was a comedy show.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, really? It's my friend. She's like, don't worry, it's fine. I said, okay.
Was it in L.A.?
That's how it
or-
all started.
Exactly. You know, I like it. I drink, but not really, not too much. So I had 2 Long Island iced teas, but they were little ones like this, and I blacked out.
Oh.
Somebody wanted you.
Thank God.
And woke up where?
I know. No. Thank God.
Woke up at that restaurant
No,
now.
thank God my friend went with me. He drove me home, and I don't remember.
Yeah, that's how it all starts.
Is that why you won't come down there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, hey, whose curtains are these?
You know what's so
Speedy,
funny?
you would be so lucky.
Right.
You would be so lucky.
You worried about that, but I think as soon as you walk in, everybody gonna look at you like,
He's home.
Yeah.
who next?
Yeah.
Now if we took you to the Eagle or Fault Line, you might.
What's that?
What?
That's
like
like
the daddy
that-
club.
That's the bears, the daddies, the cubs, the otters.
They like smoke cigars. They're like
God.
6'5".
The otters.
For them?
Yeah.
Otters and bears and cubs.
What the otters look
so they're like
Otters are
like
like
Speedy. They're kind of husky.
No, Speedy's a bear. Otters are
Yeah, those are
younger.
bears.
They're like
Otters are younger.
Oh.
Like a
Oh,
younger
otters
man
are,
with
but
like a little bit of hair.
but Speedy would be considered a bear.
Yeah.
Are there any sloths?
Or an octogenarian. If
Yeah.
You will.
What?
Octogenarian.
What is that?
80-year-old.
You know you have that moment when you're on the job and you're trying not to laugh at the boss, but you just can't help it.
Read a book, Speedy.
roll out.
And we got to ride together. You were going to hear it from me in this vehicle.
She was holding hands and praying with Speedy on the car. But now she don't know, man. She got on air. She don't know that.
Got right on here, Kiki. And
You let her laugh.
Right, let her
Let her have a good
I
time.
will not.
Yeah.
You will.
You let her have her moment.
Speedy, one day we just gonna come to your house and kidnap you and just throw you in the club.
I
Yeah.
want to be there.
That's a whole lot of shit you
It's
got to do. First, you got to.
Come outside.
Not really. Just put like a trail of Jordans to like a
Trail.
blacked out van and just push your big ass in. Ciao, Kiki.
That was fun. Like, just imagine, hey, who goes to meet? They're in the van. Bam, the door closed. Look at the rest of these shoes. Could y'all slow down? I'm knocking the boxes over. They're all 12. Who knew my size?
Oh my God, that's the best joke.
I said, you're not that hard to kidnap.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Not be in the van.
Yeah, you would
Trying
be.
on shoes.
Yeah.
He puts the lotion on his body. In a minute.
Instagram and all of them.
That's the perfect way to get him while he's
Oh,
laying
yeah.
down.
Exactly.
You don't have to push, nigga. I was getting in. What y'all doing?
And then I'll come around. Appletini? Oh, everyone's nice. All right.
It's Appletini.
Oh, God.
Next.
Look, first of all, for all you grieving motherfuckers with asthma, take your puffer.
It's like we got to explain everything.
You hear?
What's an Appletini? Do you know? What do you know?
I don't drink.
Appletini.
I don't drink either.
octogenarian.
A
You
martini
don't know
apple.
much about anything. Except
Nothing.
Yeah,
shoes
kind of
and-
obvious. I knew that part of
Well,
it.
then you just ask.
I never heard Appletini.
Can we cut a video
Is there a
of how
cherry
many
teeny?
times Speedy has asked, "What is that?"
Yeah.
And then there's an explanation.
It should be.
when he's
should
sitting in
really-
front of iPad with the internet, when you can
It's
just look
dark.
at,
Well, yeah.
Well, you know that's probably the very first iPad. You know,
No, it's
Speedy don't like to upgrade nothing.
That's true. We established that you don't like to upgrade.
I mean, he just upgraded to that iPad. You know, he had an iPod 2 days ago.
No, I
He
still got
would
my
come in
iPod.
here with an iPod
Did you really
and
still
try
have
to play
iPod?
music. Yes, he did.
I don't have
initially.
that original. I have the.
Yes, he did.
You had the prototype.
Third generation.
Prototype.
Oh, the one from
You know you can put music on that, right?
on my phone. I don't want to.
No. You
Why?
Know,
But
We
then
don't.
there'd
We-
be too
we've
much
heard all-
It takes up too
interruption.
much.
we heard a
information.
whole explanation. You
Oh,
know, he
that's
got
right.
he
That's
got a
right.
whole
I don't wanna
musical
hear it.
library.
Yeah, that's right.
Because
I don't wanna
remember
hear it again.
last time he was here, he was talking about he went to the gym.
I like the quotes.
And he, you know, when he works out, he likes the iPad because it has his whole musical library on it. And we couldn't figure out why he wouldn't do like Spotify or something. But
Yeah.
he's like, but it's my music. But I'm like,
And it's like, how do you do like dumbbell curls holding an iPad?
Right.
Like just
you know he's not doing no dumbbell curls. That's
true.
too much.
That's
You
true.
know?
You know
he
we're
has-
actually doing a show. I'm actually here.
He has that old
Are
case.
you?
That big, that, you know.
Yeah. It's just his whole arm
Yeah.
like a big vending machine.
It is the Rollout Show right here.
Does it still play an 8-track?
No.
It do, don't it?
No, it don't.
I feel like he got an 8-track somewhere.
Where do you
in
get your
his
clothes from? The homeless?
house. Damn.
Damn.
We'll be back there. Yeah, you motherfuckers on fire. It's about to
matching,
happen now. Don't forget, we do have the big show happening
Yes.
on the 30th. And how far are we on seats now? Can we keep track of that?
I think it was like I don't know, 50%, or I don't know.
What's happening?
What's happening? What you doing?
But we have a comedy special that he's shooting at the
One-man
Colony
show.
Theater.
You
And,
guys didn't get the flyer? They didn't
Oh
send it?
yeah,
I think so.
I got it, and
Got it.
then
I don't
but
think
then
I
it went
care.
away. So I'm gonna need it again.
Same.
I'll check my schedule and see
Where,
if
and
I
where's
can
the
fit
Colony
it in.
Theater?
in Burbank.
Burbank.
And
Oh, that one
third.
right
and
there.
you're
Yeah.
going to be
By the
doing
mall.
comedy.
Exactly where you're at.
Yeah, my one-man show.
You don't want to add another man to that? I feel
No,
like
I don't
just-
want to add another man.
I just feel like that's a lot of pressure on you. Like if something doesn't land, at least you have someone to like back you up.
And there's
You
a
know
good
what I mean?
chance it won't.
And look, and just think, a lot of people do one-man shows, but have you ever heard someone say, come to my two-man show? Trendsetter.
Trendsetter.
Yeah.
Only if I was in West Hollywood, I would have heard that.
No, if you was in West Hollywood, you would hear something else, and it is more than two. Trust me. It's more than two people.
So it's going down
August 30th is the
which is
7
a
and the
Thursday.
10 p.m.
Are you
show.
excited?
You're very.
Good
I've
for
never
you.
did it.
But
But
let me tell you,
Do you have,
Speedy keep calling me, hey, Pam, this is what we should do. We should da-da-da. I'm like, Speedy, why don't you worry about the creative and let me worry about the other shit? Well, I'm going to need you to concentrate on your show and not
Yeah.
how I'm
I am
selling
a control
seats.
freak. It's
Well, I don't
still
know
my
why,
shit,
and
so
am
I still have to be.
No, worry about your show.
Are you doing it? Are you
Just
doing a
saying.
whole set dress, or is it going to keep it in?
Yeah, we have somebody. Her friend Don is going to do the set.
Yeah, we have a
and I
set.
some,
we have a band.
yeah,
we
we have a
have
band.
some performances from Sky and Blue right there and Blue. The performance.
Special
So it's
guest
going to be an
speakers
actual show. So I just put it in the chat room so you guys can reserve your
got y'all
tickets.
tickets?
Natalie, you coming right?
Of course. Where is it going to be?
They don't
at?
have. They don't have their tickets.
And it's called the Colony
We'll get on the list.
Colony Theater in Burbank.
in Burbank. It's really
Oh,
nice.
It's really nice theater. Yeah,
really
I
nice.
like
Is there-
how it's set up.
Yes.
How many is the
200.
theater?
200.
258 or something like that.
Oh, okay, that's
But I have to take away 10, so
Why you got to take
because
away
of the
10?
cameras. But so it'll be
We're filming
200
it.
something. But it's 2 shows, the 7 and the 10. So so basically we got to get 500.
And if you guys
600
come out, that
tickets.
would be dope.
Is there a
Yeah.
guest
This is the
list?
30th.
Yes, I got you.
It's free.
It's free.
Oh, it's free.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
But I have a reserve section. So you
Let's
guys
try it
can
again.
reserve section.
So you guys can come to the show?
Is there a
Is there
guest
a
list?
dress?
It's free.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Of course, we'll be there
You
to
said
support
the
you.
30th? I'll come by.
And you can bring as many people as you like.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, we gonna bring all of West Hollywood. All of a sudden, the whole comedy show gonna be like,
Yes!
yes,
Yes, bitch.
You
Yes,
is
bitch.
funny, bitch. You is funny.
We was together the other night.
Funny, y'all.
Speedy gonna be like, I'm so glad we doing a 7 and need y'all to lower the audio on this first show.
And then all the fans, I guess a lot of coming
You have
in
fans?
town.
Damn.
From the radio show are coming in town. So we're all going to get together that Friday because we're still going to do the Friday show here. Mm-hmm. And if you guys want to come, that would be dope. Y'all came and hung out.
I can come by.
Because it's going to be all the people that
Can we stay
associated
for
with
both
Tisha Reid.
shows?
Can you do what?
Can I stay for
Oh,
both
yeah.
shows?
You can stay
Is
for
she?
both.
Yeah, of course.
They'll just move you
Tisha
around.
Reid.
Yes.
Yeah, she's in the chat room. So I think she was the one that was coming up with the thing for Friday. Just can you verify that in chat room?
So
Anyway.
that's going down. We're trying to make these announcements every hour on the hour. We're going to take a quick break, come back.
Where we going?
We got sneakerheads. we got scrambled eggs and Pam.
That's right.
Somebody from the table. We eliminate someone from the table on every break.
Oh.
So this like Survivor? Well, shoot, before we go to commercial, can we do a roundabout? So that we can like plead our case? So that
Plug?
Thank you.
right. Like we just gonna come back and somebody gonna be gone. I don't get a chance to say why I should stay.
Thank you. We got the lip sync for our life.
You know what? Actually,
I don't need your lip sync.
I'm gonna have to step out very soon. So.
Oh, yeah?
Where you going?
Okay.
Well, I think I have Could I do a plug?
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
Oh, you got
sure,
things to
sure,
do?
sure.
Yeah, I got things to do. I got
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, she got a schedule.
I got a comedy show this Saturday in Monterey, California. For those listening right now.
How are we doing?
It's at the Planet Gemini. It's right on Fremont. I don't know if you've ever been there. You ever been to
It
Planet?
sounds familiar.
It's an old they did comedy for like 20 years, and then the owner sold it, so the new owner's trying to bring it back.
Yeah.
So
Speedy's only been doing comedy
so
for 2.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm hopefully I can get it where I can start booking comics.
Yes, man. I'd love to.
I'd love to have you come up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That'd be
Ooh,
great.
watch that
Monterey?
show first. Watch that one.
Yeah, go see his show first.
And then decide if you want to book him or not.
Hilarious.
Audition.
Again, I'm here. Like, I walked out the room.
But we here too.
Right. Like, I wanted you to hear it.
So who else is on the show?
Oh,
with
it's
you?
me, Corey Robinson. He's a local, and Renee Vaca and myself. And then it starts at 8:30. You can go to the Eventbrite link. It's called Sips and Giggles, is what I'm calling it.
Sips and giggles.
I love
Sips and
it.
Giggles.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love
because
it.
it's
Great
wine
name.
country area. So,
Yeah,
you know.
it's a little sip and a little giggle.
A little giggle, yeah.
I like
And
remember that.
and also you can follow me on Instagram, Robert Zapata.
You better plug that.
I gotta plug it in. I have to plug it in. And Facebook. No, who cares about that one?
Sips and
Damn.
giggles. Great name, man.
I love it.
Everybody remember that. If you don't remember nothing else, if you don't know how to spell Zapata.
Zapata.
Sips and giggles.
Sips and
Words
Giggles,
are hard
Monterey,
today, huh?
California. It's very simple.
Monterey,
There you go.
California.
Next weekend.
This Saturday, 11th.
This
this
Saturday.
Saturday.
This Saturday.
Yeah.
Going down. Make sure you go. It is the Rollout Show. We took a break. Come right
Where we
back.
going? You still ain't say where we going.
Tom Ford.
We're gonna go ahead and do the show.
I think we're back.
Put your headphones on. We're gonna go ahead and do the show. Anyway, it is the Rollout Show right here at rolloutstudios.com. It's your boy, Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Why?
Because we already met Jamie Foxx.
And for the low price of free, you're gonna check out my new stand-up comedy show at
the Colony Theater.
And the show is called
I'm tired of these plays at the Colony Theater. I wish they'd all go to hell.
Tell us how you really feel.
I'm tired of that joke. Like, you do that joke all the time.
And now else we got
Nikki Pam.
And now else
Turn
we
me
got
up. Nick, I just sound like doo-doo.
Oh, Tony Moore.
And now else we got
Evan Michael Lee. Shut the fuck up.
Why'd you bring yourself into the mic? Evan Michael Lee.
Shut the fuck up.
And now else we got
Natalie Deselle Reid.
Oh.
behind the glass curtain we have
Shalom to the people.
Let it know.
Ooh, you take so long to say it.
No, we finna come to you. He do look at me like, really, Dad?
Well, he back there. He back there. Ting, 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 ting.
He's not talking about us.
All right. Sometimes you ain't got to say shit.
Nope.
Hilarious.
In the house right now, Pamela, we have.
A singer-songwriter, and her name is Anyette Royale.
Yeah, that sounds like a singer-songwriter.
Anyette.
I'm sorry we've been a heathen this whole time.
That's all right.
I don't
I
know.
like being amongst heathens.
I don't claim that in the name of Jesus. I'm a child of God.
Thank you.
Allegedly.
Don't.
Oh, no, not allegedly. He
only,
know me.
only in Trump's eyes. Look,
Lies and tribulations.
singer-songwriter. Any songs we know? Any ones
Well,
we
I don't know. Hopefully you guys are playing them. I have a song called Hurt Winds that has been out since 2014.
Hurts Win. Okay,
Hurt
like
Winds,
that.
yes.
Hurt Winds,
And then I just recently dropped another single called Confused that I wrote originally for Love and Hip Hop.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So,
Which one?
I don't know which one it was going to be for, but it's with me now. So,
All right.
so and the video is also out on YouTube. Both songs are on all of the digital platforms.
Nice.
Yeah.
As soon as she said she wrote a song about Confused, I was like, there's a whole song about you, Speedy.
Confused. I be confused. And you have here with you today?
I have my manager in the building with me.
We didn't scare you off? We didn't scare you off?
You're like, what in the hell am I doing here?
Oh, look at my Bible.
Miss DeRee.
Daria.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Daria. Very beautiful name.
Yes.
All right, so singer-songwriter, doing your thing. Where you originally from?
Los Angeles or California.
Born where he's from?
Well,
well, from
not
what?
well. I'm gonna retract that. Not Los Angeles. I just do a lot of work in Los Angeles.
Is this
I'm from
you?
the Inland Empire.
This you.
That is me.
Okay.
All right.
I don't see it. How come I don't see it?
I say.
Okay.
Which one's you?
The one in the
right
middle
there,
with
Nick.
all the
Wait.
hair before.
No, to the
No.
left.
Oh,
That
there we
one.
go, yeah.
Right. They're gonna cut to that one right there.
Speedy, it's in front of you.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot we had
Look at
spent some
God,
money on
right?
another TV. One time we just had one TV. Look, yeah, wait for the money to trickle in. Now, what show is this?
This is like a tea spilling.
Or is this
section.
the video?
Yeah, this is the video. This is actually the beginning of the video. I mean, it's
spilling
really
tea.
interesting, really
Beautiful
relatable.
women in there.
Yeah.
Why do you like you over
I
it?
like your hair.
No, because
Thank
she
you.
getting
I hate
some
hair
tea
though.
right now.
That's why I don't have any anymore.
You tired of don't want to do it? Just-
No, it's just way
Yeah.
Okay, for that.
Wavy.
Okay, you better with that soft.
Okay.
and
That soft filter.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not mad at it.
I ain't
Hey,
mad
somebody
at it
send me the
either.
song. I'll play it.
Yeah. Could we get the audio?
Yeah, send me the song. Yeah, send it to me.
You look
Okay.
like you're having
Can
sex.
you send email?
Can you stop? I was already look.
She does. She looks like she is just.
That's why I said, can you send me the song? I need to hear.
The song
Let me
is called
see.
Confused, honey. I mean, it's really relatable. I'm pretty sure y'all
It
done all
happened
been
to
through
you?
this. It happened to me. It probably happened to
I need to
y'all.
see
It
the
Explain.
happened to some of
Explain.
my-
Yeah.
You know, you in those situations, in those relationships where, you know, you kind of confused. You know the person ain't no good. And you're hearing a lot of stuff about the person. It's like, should I stay or should I go? Because I love them so much. And silly me, I'm staying. But better me, better leave. So, yeah.
You know what?
I like that. Put that on a shirt.
Your follow-up single should be Nancy Drew, and that's when they investigate the
Yo, right?
and that so it's almost like a trapped in the closet kind of thing. You got Confused, you got Nancy Drew, then you got the third part where it's like somebody else different. Trilogy.
Write that down, Doreen.
Write that down.
Trilogy.
Write that down.
Trilogy. Write that down. This is the story for the people.
Then he gonna be coming after my publishing once I do that.
No, just
Now-
give me $2.
I was like, just give her a credit. Just give her credit.
Now, did it happen to you? Were you in that situation?
Yes, I
You were?
was.
Okay.
Yes.
And how'd you free yourself?
I freed myself.
Somebody
by
else laughed. They
just-
don't have a mic.
Wait,
She said, "Oh no, you did."
Cause she.
wait, what was the situation first
Yeah,
before
let's
you
start
freed
Okay,
yourself?
so it was my first relationship after being married,
Oh.
and you know you kind of lost. I mean, you out of the
Yeah.
dating
How long were you
circuit.
married for?
Do I really have to tell y'all?
Yeah.
I got married so
Couldn't you
young.
get
I
off
was
at-
married for 14 years.
Oh
Okay.
wow!
Oh,
Super
wow.
young.
Yeah.
You know, didn't really know what I was doing, but it lasted a long time. He was
Yeah.
my best friend, and
Yeah.
we still got an amicable relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
But this
I mean,
the
y'all fuck
first.
every once in a while.
No, we don't. No.
She made that very clear. She's like, no.
Look, that ended before the marriage.
Yeah. The door is closed.
He come in the room.
If
Nah,
we
I'm
wanna
cool.
keep it real. So yeah, the
Oh,
first
no.
relationship that I had after that, you know, you just kind of don't know how dating is supposed to go. You really don't know how to feel about certain situations, and you really think you like this person because they're the first person after being with someone for so long. And sometimes, you know, they do a lot of foolish things, and you kind of accept it because you think you're being hard, and you gotta give them what you gave to your husband. You know, that total package, when they haven't even really earned that yet.
Wow.
So that was one lesson that I learned.
Yeah.
I wrote that song, and when I wrote it, that was the write-off for him. You know, once I put it down on paper, I sing about it, sing my heart out.
What's the first
bye.
verse?
You want me to sing it?
Well,
Sure.
Or say it, sing it.
Okay. As the tears fall down my face from a love that should be erased, so confused and incomplete as I sit in this empty space. Still my love craves the one that I should replace.
Yes.
And I know it, but I love him, but I don't need him.
Sing it, girl.
You made me chill. I was like, I felt that.
Natalie, you say that about everybody that sings.
I felt that one.
Girl, you
Natalie,
funny.
you know,
Ooh.
Natalie remind me of Louisiana chicken lady.
What?
Like every time I see Natalie, I want to go, love that chicken.
And then you know how you gotta follow it up, right? Ham on, ham on.
Wait, all weekend I saw that commercial. That's all I thought about was you and that damn joke.
That lady's making money off that commercial.
Yeah, but-
Yeah, but she don't like for you to say it when you see her.
Of course, that would be annoying too.
I'm gonna
I
tell
ran into
Where?
her. She don't
Where?
like that. She
Where?
don't like that.
Well, she
I'm
gonna
here
hate
on
me.
an audition with you, so
She gonna hate me because
said
soon as I
it
see her,
just-
love that chicken for
she can't stand that. Just like the Pine Sol lady didn't like that either.
You know, so you know she was a stand-up comic.
Yeah.
And she wasn't funny.
Oh,
But she got that commercial, didn't have to
You
worry
ain't
about nothing.
seen her.
Didn't have to worry about shit.
Well,
That
that's-
is a beautiful. You have
That
a
is.
beautiful voice.
It is.
Thank you.
That makes you
Do it
think
again.
about
You sung
all
in
the
a
wrong
church?
relationships.
Do it again.
You didn't?
Do that thing you do when you go.
Ooh, fuck you, Speedy.
Motherfucker, I know that. Now we
That was
actually
really
have the
beautiful.
song. Listen.
oh, let's
we gonna
give it again.
Hold on. Watch your tone there.
How did it come to you? The music part, it just came.
I just wrote it. I mean,
With the music, it all came.
sometimes I write with music, sometimes I don't. Sometimes
Is
all
there a
the
lot of
ladies that was
acting on the
talking.
front?
yeah.
Okay.
So we skip past this.
Fast
You
forward.
can.
Fast forward a little bit, yeah.
Fast forward it.
Right. So it's hard.
Now I have a question for you. Could you say how long were y'all dating when you said I love him?
Probably 7 months.
That's about, yeah. 'Cause to me, there's a 3-6-9 mark.
Yeah.
3 months, you're still frolicking through the tulips. 6 months, you're like, okay, I'm gonna try to be with this person. 9 months, you start learning stuff about them. You know what I mean? And so you're
Yeah.
like, all right.
If they pass the 90-day, they end.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, some of that still, there was a lot of confusion still even in my marriage though too, that kind of trickled into this because you know you've been with somebody for so long, you want to get married once, you know, and you think about the fact that you've been with this person for so long, and then when you leave this person, it's like, okay, what next? You know, you kind of want to stay because it's comfortable, and you hope that things could get better. So you're kind of confused even in that situation. It's like, should I stay or should I go? At what point do you just say, I really need to.
What was the point where you said, okay, no, I really can't do this anymore?
Well, we really weren't in love anymore. We were still young. We don't have children. So
you had a nice clean cut.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and you want to
take your shoes. I'm gonna take my shoes.
I'm still young enough to have children, so it's like, and so is he. Like, you need to be in love with somebody and have some children. And
anytime a woman tell you what you need to do with your life,
but I know that.
She really don't like your
ass.
You know what? You need to. Here's Pam. Pam, come on.
Hey, wait a minute. I had that happen before too. Somebody tried to hook me up with their husband, one of my friends. I'm like, child, no, her ex-husband.
Okay, when your ex found out that you had let somebody else in, what did he do?
He was pretty pissed, but guess what?
How did he find out?
I told him
that you had sex with somebody else.
Yeah, she's called and said, "Help fuck his wife. See you tomorrow."
I mean,
come get my shit.
Why not be honest? We're not together.
True.
Was he
Well,
mad?
yeah, exactly. He probably was hurt.
You know what? He probably was, but now, I mean, he's happy to move to Colorado or somewhere with a lady and her children.
You gotta move out of town when she call you and say, "I'm fucking." Okay, why? We got phone calls.
Is it burning?
Because it's cold.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Y'all know y'all talking about relationships. You know who it is.
Oh, hilarious. What's up, Vern?
Hey, Verdi.
Well, first off, I feel like if you're feeling some kind of way about a person, you should give yourself time to think, because a lot of times you're in a relationship and you're like, oh, I want to make this work, and you working so hard to be with somebody, and it's not the thing that you should be doing anyway.
But how do you know that unless you?
Because it's just sometimes people have to get to that point where they just know it's not where I want to be. I'm not happy. I'm sitting here. I'm depressed. I'm miserable all the time. I'm not moving forward. This relationship is dead. I'm trying to beat a dead horse. Let it go.
But let me ask you this. If you've been together, you said 14 years?
Yeah,
it's very hard to walk away, like she was saying, just because that you're...
Well, for some people it is.
Okay.
No,
you checked her. You checked her.
No.
Stay there, Vernon. Fuck that. You checked Pam.
Double down. You said nope.
Don't let up. Put your foot on the gas. Drive through the wall.
No, this is what I'm saying.
I said, wow.
Shut your ass down. No, bitch. That's not what I said.
No, because see, I can understand that you love somebody and you want to work it out, but if you're not happy, it's time to go.
Right, and nothing ever changes.
Because all that does is make your situation worse. And if your faith is in God, you know He got something better for you.
Amen.
So that's what you need to be going towards and seeing. Because you stand in that stagnant situation, it is not going to help you.
Right.
But don't you think that's easy to say from an outside perspective?
No, but see, my thing is that I have a friend. Her faith is in God. She said, I don't care how long I'm married. If my relationship isn't working, God got something better for me, and I'm out. It hurt. She said she'll be in that hurt. She said she'll be in that hurt for a few minutes, for a few days, maybe a week or two. But she's coming up on out of that.
Yeah.
She always does get better.
All right, thank you,
But
Brian.
see, a lot of times it's easier to say than do.
Don't do that.
But once you do, you feel better about yourself. And I applaud you for making that song, because that song will make a person want to fight.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
Well,
That's a beautiful, beautiful song.
You got to listen all the way to the end. She's fighting through it. She's going back and forth. But at the end, if you see the video on YouTube, you watch what she does.
Oh.
She kill a bitch.
No.
All right, thank you, Bernie. You done now,
y'all.
right? Okay, cool.
You know, relationships are tough. I feel like you have that moment where you recognize that you are not happy and that you do want to get out of the situation, but then you struggle on figuring out how to get out of the situation.
Yeah.
And by getting out of it, sometimes you stay there.
You stay there.
It looks like things are going to get better, but you know.
I don't know. I don't think I'm that. I think after my last relationship, I know the signs, and I'm just like, look.
Yeah.
Well, after a while, you tend to know. I mean, early on, like she said, that you got married young,
first,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, it was the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know signs and stuff like that
Yeah.
now. And then the next one, you still might not quite get it, but it'll take a couple of times before you start seeing the red flags off the top and
And he
know how
said
to
it.
cut
I
it.
mean, everybody's situation is different. You're talking to someone that had never. This is the first time that
Right.
I've been single. Before my ex-husband, I was engaged to somebody else.
Damn.
You know, and I've never really dated. So I'm
You ain't been out in these streets.
I'm just now learning how to do that. But
You
I'm
ain't-
just
Enjoy
saying.
being out in the streets like that? I mean,
No,
not like,
you know, I'm really a relationship person.
Right.
I mean,
I
I really
never enjoyed
enjoy
it.
that, and I think I've always been that way. But I am taking my time because, in hopes that someday that I will be married again. That didn't turn me off from being married.
Good.
I really wanna
So
do
you're
that
single
again.
now, right now?
Yes. Okay.
I think this is the time to Lord, I feel like I'm about to turn into Oprah, Dr. Phil. I feel like this is the time where you learn about yourself.
Me, yeah.
And you learn what you like, what you don't like, what you're willing to tolerate, and everything like that, and just enjoy doing that. If something comes along, it doesn't have to be like, this is the one.
Yeah.
This could be someone else that just adds to you knowing about yourself and you knowing what you're wanting to do with and not do with.
I'm
a
a
lot of
firm
women make that
believer
mistake.
that people don't really know who they are until they, get into their 30s. And it took me turning 32.
Okay.
Yeah. I heard
Baby.
Yeah, for me to really
Still got the rapping on.
for me to really know, what to do, who I am and all of that. Coming from that, when I first met my husband, I was signing to a major record deal and all that kind of stuff. So it was kind of
I'm trying to do the math. Look, 14.
12.
But you know
Look,
what?
I can't get the math right. You was 12.
Shut up.
But you know what? It's like when I heard your song, it brought me back. Like when I was working at McDonnell Douglas, and I was a tank mechanic. I was shut the fuck up. I was new here, and I fell in love with someone that I thought was my yoke. And when he dogged me and it was over, I still was so deeply connected to him and in love that when we weren't together those first few nights, I could still, I felt my feet were the only feet in the bed. Because I had been with him for 2 years and I got used to just feeling him next to me. And that was so, heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And then I took it to another level where I said, well, now he's going to go off and do what he was doing with me with somebody
Someone
else.
else.
Yes,
Intimacy.
your mind automatically jumps.
Of course.
But then
It
I
does.
realized that he was not romantic or sexy or not I was bringing all of that.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's when it hit me. Oh, he gonna go on to the next one, but he's not gonna have what I have with him, and he won't know that until he done been through a lot of them.
And I think that's really what it is.
He's
It's
not going to have
Yeah.
that song to get the girl
Yeah.
involved. Love that chick.
What?
during that time, you get clarity.
It's not gonna leave you
Like you
alone.
said, you know what I mean? You realize this guy's gonna do the same thing.
You realize who you are.
Exactly.
The part you played and how important you are.
And someone once told me, he said, if you can send someone off better than you found them, you were their angel.
Yeah.
Wow.
Send
Oh, I
somebody
love
off
that.
better.
Yeah,
That you
because
found
this
them,
person,
you were their angel.
I
this
love
person
that.
I
They're a better
dated,
person now because of you. Now they're going to be a better person
I think
for
they
someone
all
else.
like
yeah,
that
he
for
used
me.
to get mad when I would read books. He would
What?
walk in and just take.
Bitch, you in there reading? That goddamn jingle and sing the jingle. Love that.
He flipped the table.
Clown.
You stupid.
Who the fuck was you dating? Nigga? Did you read the magazine, bitch? It's a pamphlet.
He would get mad, and he would knock the book out my hand. I was like, "What is wrong with him?" And then
you
one
stayed
day
with
he just looked at me and he said,
It's
"He
the,
was like, I can't read."
it's the crucible.
Oh,
Like,
you couldn't
what?
read. Oh.
Did you learn it? Go in there and sing that goddamn jingle. Chicken for pie.
Boom, boom.
What?
It's a script, baby. It's a script. Bitches, you read.
I
Goddamn
wasn't
jingle.
even an actress yet. I wasn't even an actress yet, and that's what he didn't want me to do because that means I was about to read more.
Yeah.
Who the hell don't want your woman? Who the fuck are you dating?
No,
Right.
but look, let me tell you what was
Why does
so
that remind
crazy
me of the
about
Ike
it.
Turner memes?
No, let me tell you what was so crazy about it.
Oh, my God.
He would take a loose cars and put them back together again, and he would do it with a book. He would get the car he liked, he would get pieces of it, and he would I would watch him put the car
So
together.
he can read, but you can't.
And I said, no, wait, you can read. You just put the hot rod together.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, I really can't.
He said,
And then I
bitches, you
said-
corrected me? Get in there and sing that goddamn jingle.
Why do the octave gets higher every time?
I'm feeling my notes.
And that's the only reason why he keep doing
That
it.
vocal
Right.
warm up.
Yeah.
I just can't believe you stayed with a nigga
No,
that
he
came
was
in the house.
dyslexic.
You stayed with a nigga that came out and said, "Bitches, you read," and you went, "He's cute."
He's cute.
And this is the first time you telling us you dated a nigga that said,
young.
"Bitches, you read,"
Oh my
and
god.
you fucked this nigga.
Oh my God.
You get nigga.
For 2 years.
I was in love with him. I was in love with him. And then you know what?
That's why you women can't tell me shit
That is-
about. My man got a bitch. This nigga told you why is you reading?
Oh my god, that's
He was
hilarious.
dyslexic.
I wouldn't give a fuck if the nigga could, if he was blind, crippled, and crazy. How you walk in and go,
But I said,
bitches, you reading the cookbook? You better sing that goddamn jingle.
And he started rolling up. Is you reading?
Yeah. Hold on, bitch. What did I tell you yesterday about this reading spell shit?
Stupid.
You leaving me goddamn notes. You know goddamn well I can't read. Now you draw it or you say it.
Draw it.
Dry.
I can't.
What we have today? Love that chicken for Popeye.
I wish you didn't sound so good when you sang it. Because I tell you to shut
I
up.
can't sit here and believe that an
was
intelligent woman
young.
would date a nigga that said, "Bitches, you
I was
read."
21
He
years
came
old.
in from
Come
work,
on.
and she probably was sitting there going,
Words.
Those are
"Jesus
his- No, he said, why are you always reading?
say, bitches, you read. Watch me."
Bitches, you read?
Lord Jesus. See,
I hate you.
I found this in the
hate
damn word.
I hate you.
You sound like you from the Only
I hate
Plantation.
You want me to sing for you, baby?
And you know what else?
Love that chicken for Popeye.
He could not stand Whitney Houston. In
You
her
think
voice.
this bitch can
You
read?
gotta
He
understand.
thought her
She
voice
didn't like
was
motherfuckers that
horrible.
can read.
Gotta go.
She thought her voice was horrible.
Horrible. He said she sounds like screeching walls. I was like,
Get out.
You know
Get
what?
out.
You know we need to back
over.
up. Let's back
It
up.
was over.
Yeah.
When you saw him,
Comes in the
when
house.
you saw him, just think,
Walk by.
what made you go, "That's my nigga right there. I need to be with him." He didn't read no shit to you. He ain't like he said,
Yeah.
"I love you."
He had freckles.
Stop.
Like Dirty Red.
Yeah, I thought Dirty Red was in his family. No, don't leave me. Don't
Pull
leave
the-
me. I
pull the
need
car
help. No,
around.
no, no, don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me.
You grab my shit too. Grab
He
my
had
shit.
freckles. He had
In the kitchen.
freckles all over his body. And I wanted
In the kitchen.
to see.
There's some. Love that chicken for Popeye. What in the fuck, Natalie?
Wow.
How could you date a motherfucker that asks you bitches you reading?
And that's all it took.
He
Freckles.
didn't.
I'm sorry. At the moment where he asked if I could read and then say he didn't like Whitney Houston, I would have turned into the girl from Friday. Fuck you, motherfucker! You think you think? Go ask that bitch for some money.
Wow.
But I set him up good though, because he couldn't read. So he said, "I want money taken out of my check, and I need to fill this paperwork out." And so I did it.
Oh, bless.
Did you put the
Fresh
money?
out of jail?
Did you put the money in your account?
No, 14% every week, and he was
Oh.
making about $1,500 a week, and he did that for the next 15 years. So I didn't do me though. I didn't fill it out for myself. I just did it for him.
So what did we learn? Yeah. Uh-huh.
I need that money now.
We'll be right back with more rollout.
Our sponsor today is Love that chicken for Popeye.
I would hit you.
You know that actor's gonna walk and be like, "You need to cut me a check." All this shit you been
Have
singing.
you-
How long were you with him?
Here's my thing. In being a dude, and I guess I'm
Shut
not
up.
only dude. Well, hey. It's like I guess we overthink things about y'all. We think like when I see Janet date.
Jermaine Dupri.
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't know she dating on the curb.
Right.
We don't know that. We don't know you don't mind a nigga that can't read.
No,
and then
no,
mad because
no,
you.
no,
Let me finish.
no,
Let me
no,
finish.
no, no.
I didn't know that, Natalie.
No.
I did. Here I am in school learning to read. Bitches don't need me to read.
But he was smart. He
No,
was
just
really
say what it
smart.
really was.
How is he smart, but he can't,
Can't
read?
read.
That's what I said, but I was watching him.
So when
He was intelligent as hell.
he was looking at the pictures in the book.
He was looking
Right.
at the pictures,
So
the
he-
illustrations, figuring it all out. He
I think
was,
it was cutting out
so
the words.
I said,
Words in the way.
you need to-
He made flashcards.
Motherfucker motherfucking words.
Did he also write his R's backwards too?
I never seen his handwriting.
Oh my God! So
He
you never
never
wrote
saw
you
his
any love
handwriting.
letters?
This nigga never.
Oh,
Here I am writing bitches like, bitch, I love you. What kind of chick do you like?
But love is spelled with a K.
Yeah. She don't care.
But she don't care.
And she put a thumb over it. Look what he wrote me. But you got a K under your name.
Girl, he spelled your name with a 6. But he had freckles.
Right.
Oh my God. That
And
is
I thought
hilarious.
I'll just have a little baby with freckles and red hair.
And just imagine, did you?
No.
He could, that little nigga be
Have-
not
Have you ever
Magic
settled?
Johnson had got AIDS.
Yeah, you ever
Have you ever settled with anyone who was like stupid?
Well, I settled for
No,
a crack.
no, because I
No.
get annoyed. Like you
Yeah.
get on my last
Same,
damn nerve, and
same.
no, I couldn't.
Like you have to go.
Yeah, I mean, I done
But
settled
your
for some
song-
other shit, but not stupid.
Your song reminds me
Hold on,
of
stop
that
there.
time.
What would you settle for? But not super.
Right.
You know, just-
Looks tall.
Yeah, probably looks.
Car charger.
No, looks. It looks.
Looks.
Yeah.
Okay. Vanity
yeah.
always gets a pass.
So looks can get passed.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but you got to
used
make
to
it
be
up
like that.
in some other things. You know what I'm saying?
Like.
Good dick.
That.
See.
Oh, sorry.
I
I'm
can't
sorry.
stand.
I like how you focus on that. Good.
I mean, that could change some things.
Sometimes you can become attracted to someone based like on their personality.
Yeah,
like how they treat
chemistry.
you.
You know what I can't stand? A
Energy.
bad walk on a man.
Yeah.
Like
What?
I gotta watch him walk away from me.
What's a bad walk? Explain.
Let me tell you, my walk will turn you off. 'Cause
No, that wouldn't be the reason.
I am sashaying down like I am
Just
Naomi Campbell.
Okay,
Tyler
yeah.
Banks,
You ain't
Beyonce.
gonna walk better than me,
That
damn it.
would,
Yeah.
you would be my friend. I would
Yeah.
go, okay,
Yeah,
I
we'll
can't
shoot
have
shop.
him. Okay, that's confusing.
He can't sashay.
I don't like hidden toe.
You don't like hidden toes. What?
Pigeon toe.
Pigeon
Pigeon
toe.
toe.
You know-
Like-
Why'd you whisper it?
I know, I was
like
like,
someone
I
in,
don't
is
want
someone in the
nobody-
room. Yeah.
We all was like,
Is someone in the room?
And you know what I can't stand?
Look, I move my feet out. Hey.
Yeah. I was like,
Like this.
You know what else
What?
makes me like when their shoulders fall.
Oh, when they're like this.
I
I
can't
don't like that.
stand
either.
I was like-
I don't even know
I
what
don't even know how to
that
get
is.
mine up.
So weak to me.
You know.
It looks so weak to me.
Yeah.
They just look like they're done.
I don't even know what that
Like,
means.
Done.
Oh, I can't take
Look,
it.
This
you didn't see me
Yeah,
pass.
sit
I did like
down,
I went.
straight like
I
this,
don't
they
know
go
what
down.
you doing.
got it.
I don't
a
like.
no.
I don't
I don't
like
like
when
that.
they walk like they inhaled and never exhaled, and so they're just.
Just always like.
Oh yeah.
Always
yeah.
puff
buff.
the chest.
But you for some reason I love when a guy like walks on his toes.
Ugh, I can't take
Oh,
that.
But I think
Now, do you know?
His
Hold on.
tippy toe?
no.
Hold on,
But,
hold
but
on.
no, how they
You know.
like how
Science.
most people walk like
Flat
heel
The
toe.
ball, yeah.
But some guys walk like
Tippy toe.
like tiptoe.
You know.
But
They
I
said that
think-
if your
Like
child
Barack.
did that as a kid, that they may have mental issues. Did you guys know that?
Oh,
If they walked on their tippy
sorry,
toes.
I equated that to someone who I knew that just had a big dick, and that so everybody that walks like that, I
Okay.
just assume they got.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Quit.
Even I'm with you, Speedy.
Quit. I used to love that chicken from Popeye, but I can't do it.
You
All
love the
right,
bone
Pam.
though.
What is something that you'll relax on
what do you mean?
in a relationship? Like if you meet a person, like if they
No, they can't be done.
Crack.
I could take
Wow.
receding hairline.
crap. What?
Receipt, no, that bothers me.
Receipt, what is
I've
that?
been
Your
having
man
it
is bald
anyway. I
head.
just as I'm saying, he got it all off.
Hilarious.
He ain't trying to hold on to what he had.
I see. So either fix it or let it go.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
because some people be trying to hold on to like the side of their hair, and it's like, look,
Right.
No.
Uncle
it's like
Giggles.
it's like it's not gonna come back. Just go ahead and shave it
And
off.
that's
Take it
another
all
thing.
off.
I couldn't be with a Jewish bald head.
Someone tell Stevie Wonder.
Right. Oh, I can't stand that.
Yeah,
You don't
they
know.
gotta
This
fix
shit is
He
awful.
don't know.
He don't know.
So
She is.
He don't even know his
Y'all don't even get her started because she is not gonna stop.
Not the foot stomping.
It's like, no, you good, Steve.
Yeah. You got about 12 left.
I got a
I
million.
always, every time I see Stevie, I go, "Who is his people? Who is the handler?
Fix it, Jesus.
Stop it.
Get him a hat at some point. At some point, let Stevie come in like this.
And then he gonna ask you, why do I have this hat on?
Right.
You can't ask me. You gotta say, "Feel the hat."
You know.
So you're single
Done.
and looking.
I think I killed her.
You do want a man that can read.
Yes.
Don't walk.
What about the guys that ask a lot of questions like, "Where you going? Can I come to the video shoot? Can I come to?"
Yeah, I've dated one of those. Yeah, just a little too.
It's
Too
a little
clingy.
too much.
Too possessive. A little too. A lot of stuff.
I don't need. Okay, so you don't need him at the studio
I
and
don't
rehearsal.
know.
Yeah, would you like somebody in the same business as you?
Not necessarily, no.
Yeah, 'cause it's-
no,
yeah,
I mean,
it's-
I like regular guys, like
Yeah.
seriously. But people think that
Like the
I
postman
want.
and shit,
Yeah,
or
I mean, they.
whatever.
What,
Ooh, he pigeon-toed.
Hold on. With a 401k, you know what I'm saying? Like
He on his toes. Bring the big dick
here.
Oh my God, Speedy! I don't even know what this
Shoot,
is.
I don't know.
Oh,
Sometimes
my
there's been some homeless
Oh, my
people that
goodness.
I've looked at like, if I take you home and clean you up, you'll be all right.
Some people do that though.
Fixer uppers.
I'm just saying.
I watched a movie like that on Netflix.
Oh really?
Yeah, that was a real life story.
What?
Did you see it?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I forgot what it was called.
Fine
but it was
ass
a really
homeless?
good movie.
Oh.
A friend of
Fine-ass
mine,
homeless.
this young lady I used to date, her sister goes down to Skid Row and she's down there feeding. Sees this dude, clean him up, get his life together. They have a kid. This motherfucker go back to what she didn't know he was on crack when he was there.
Yeah.
He told us some other story. They get married. They have a daughter. He fall back, hit the crack, back on Skid Row.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah.
You can't help everybody.
Right. You can't.
Y'all-
Guess
but you
not.
know, women, y'all do. Dudes
We'll
don't
try.
do. We
We'll
don't
try
do
and
fixer up. We ain't. I'm never going to the shelter. Going, oh, this bitch leaking right here.
Oh
Little
are
pus hanging right there.
stupid.
Bitch. Let me clean you up. We don't. That's not what we do.
Right now, y'all.
Men don't. We ain't got time to clean you up.
Pus hanging.
Y'all see a dude and go.
No.
I
We
can
see
get
the
that right.
potential.
I can get that right.
If I could get him just a
You
shower,
ain't getting it right?
he'd be good.
No.
Well, Speedy, that's what happened with you.
Damn.
Look where you at.
So,
Oh wow.
Look at
That's fun.
have you ever cleaned up?
God
Have
bless
you ever
the
fixed a
child.
guy up, or took him from something else to?
I have.
Well, you just go and text.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No, the motherfucking next.
Come back to me.
Come back to me.
I know Pam has.
I have.
No, I
Pam,
did.
Like it's
Pam will
SATs.
see the good in every dude.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, I do.
Well, that was younger, you know what I'm saying? But
He beating the couch up. She was
Did you already say
Oh,
earlier?
don't you let him come in there and beat up your couch. You pay good money for that couch.
Okay.
Don't you tell him to
Hey,
keep
man.
your.
You know what
Ashley,
couch we
you
talking
know
about?
what?
good dick make you dumb.
It do.
It
Because
does.
I fixed him up. I got him Banana Republic. All like, 100%
See, you started.
cotton,
No, you
linen.
started out too high. You should have took
Yeah.
that bitch to Target.
I know.
Old Navy,
I did too
Macy's.
much.
Also,
You know what he
Walmart.
told me?
H&M.
Right.
You know what he told me? I don't think. I said, "Oh, I want you to go to this premiere with me," and he said, "No, I'm not gonna do that." And I was
Oh.
like, "Why?"
Bitch, because
He
he's reading
said,
pamphlets.
"Well, because there's really not much I can do for you."
Wow.
Where did that come from? He was like, "You do everything. You take care of yourself, and you do everything for yourself. Like, I don't see where my value is with you."
Oh, he felt intimidated.
And I was like, everything. I lost everything after that day.
Yeah.
So let's tell us the good qualities about this nigga.
Okay.
"Is this the same one?"
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm talking about the can't read nigga. Let's go to him.
Oh, the can't read nigga?
What was the
Well,
good qualities about
I
him?
never had to take my car to the shop.
Because he's putting them together.
Put it
Right.
together.
Well, he had-
that
he had
was
to-
also.
But he had the paper put it together first. To read
No,
them. Hear the instructions. I don't need that.
He was
nigga.
porting engines.
I would love
He
to
was-
find somebody like
I
that.
mean, I had one time on my Nissan Maxima, I had a serious transmission problem.
He fixed it.
Fixed it.
Look, you know how
Yeah,
much
he fixed
money
Yeah.
he saved you?
Yeah.
We know what he
You
didn't
still
do.
got,
money.
you still got his
And
number?
his mama made the best sweet potato pies, and I
Oh.
got her recipe.
Well,
And
we
if
know what
that's all
he
I
didn't
got,
do. He didn't
okay?
read the instructions to fix that motherfucker. It is now time for.
Wait, what we going to now?
Me.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, here we go. So it begins.
Turn me up. Eggs and Pam. Now you gotta be real smooth with it. Ready, go. Scrambled eggs and Pam. Now say it real fast.
Yeah! Scrambled eggs and Pam.
Yeah, one more time. Real smooth. You ready?
Scrambled eggs and Pam. No.
Scrambled eggs and
Pam,
Pam.
Pam.
There we go.
You know how we do this shit.
Who did this graphic? It's all blue jean out and everything.
Even the plate.
I don't know who did that one. I forgot.
All right, everybody got the rhythm? Here we go.
It might be Nicole Moon.
Pam, Pam.
Now, real smooth, real smooth.
Scrambled eggs and Pam.
Scrambled eggs and
Pam, Pam, Pam.
Don't get mad at that note.
Scrambled eggs and Pam.
Love that chicken from Popeye.
Motherfuckers be driving home singing
All weekend, that's all I sung in my head. All weekend. I was like, God damn, Speedy.
Today's rollout show is brought to you by Popeye.
Right. This segment about you. Anyway, so everybody's heard of the Pastor John Gray, right?
Yes.
And doesn't he have a show on OWN though?
Probably.
I think I heard
Probably not anymore.
Yeah, he
I know-
does.
probably not anymore.
This is the book of John Gray.
Yeah.
That's
Anyway, so he goes to meet with President Donald. Well, I'm just gonna say Trump.
Yeah.
About prison reform.
President.
I didn't mean to say
He didn't
that.
even say
So he
that.
received a lot of
Without
backlash
gagging.
from it. When it was other pastors there, and so one of the pastors, which one said it?
Daryl
Natalie?
Scott.
It said that Donald sit there in front of all these black pastors.
No neck.
Said. This is that Donald Trump was the best president of our time. He really cares about black people.
Yeah, donkey of the day.
None of them has said one thing. Now one of them said, hey, you going too far. But I found out that when he, I think on a CNN interview with Don Lemons, who lit him up too, and he just would not let it go. Like, now, why were you there? He was like, God told him to go.
God ain't told him that.
No, exactly.
No, this dude's a he.
Well, you never know what God told
No, he didn't tell him
somebody.
that. Now that I
But
don't
they
give a fuck what
told
nobody
him
said.
previously before they all got there that they cannot ask the president any questions.
Yeah.
So why are you going to have a meeting with somebody that you can't even
Photoshop.
talk to?
But you
Right.
know what, too?
That's a prop.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's a setup. Get all of them in the room and then have Judas that says, you're
Yeah.
the best president.
Yeah.
This never, and then you, because you can't say nothing,
You
you
sitting
have
there.
to go with the flow of it. But that's how
Yep.
you. That was the reason why you shouldn't have put yourself in the
In that
position.
situation.
Yeah.
When I
Because he
seen-
has more to lose than that other
When I
person.
seen
who said
all those brothers there, I'm sitting there going, come on, man. At what point in this country, even for
moving back.
Republicans, are we going to just stop going, well, maybe he... No. One thing you have to understand, when Trump said, if you lose, are you going to concede to Hillary? He said, no, because if I lose, this shit is rigged. We wasn't thinking... We're just thinking like, oh, wow, you can't say that.
Yeah.
Right.
He knew the shit was rigged. So
Yeah.
he was rigged for him to win.
Yeah.
So he knew if I lose,
It's
this
rigged.
shit really rigged.
Exactly.
Because it's already rigged for me to win.
Snitching on himself.
He
So
knew.
I can say, if I lose, I'm not conceding to her.
He was
For
surprised
what?
when he
Yeah.
He's like, oh,
Snitch on himself.
Yeah.
poo, hook me up.
Pooty poo.
But anyway, so Jamal Bryant, who actually is the ex-husband of Deselle on Housewives
Oh,
of Potomac.
Real Housewives of
Yeah, that's her
Potomac.
ex. Yeah.
Oh, that's her ex.
Yes, the one.
Oh,
That-
I love Real Housewives of Potomac.
Me too.
I did
It's really
too.
good this season too.
Yeah, it-
Anyway, he tried to
doesn't
call
know.
him. And he said that I guess they had some sort of
Speedy
friendship
don't
or whatever. Tried to call him. He won't return his calls or whatever. But he wanted to talk to him about what
Why
that
did
looked
you
like.
do that?
What that looked like as far as pastor, and the fact that you let him sit up here and talk bad about Barack Obama, saying that he's one of the
Yeah.
worst presidents.
But-
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And nobody in that room stood up and
Defended
said,
him.
"Hey,
But
hey,
you know
hey.
what? Even deeper than that, he said, as Christians, when you are in a room like that, you're not supposed to take the person who is degrading the race and lift them up. You're supposed to call them out.
Yeah.
That's the Christian
The
thing
fact
to
that you
do.
showed up, you lifted him up. Because here's what Trump wants. He just wants the photo op.
Yeah.
Like when he told the person, somebody, oh no, I'll come to your country. Just let me know. Because he
Yeah.
don't want to be at the White House.
Yeah.
He ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
I'll get on the plane.
Exactly.
You take all these people and go. He said, I'm going to campaign for everybody this season. Why? Because
Yeah.
he ain't doing shit at the White
Yeah.
House. So yeah, I'm going to get out.
It would be like if you had us on the show and like you said, okay, you guys can't say shit.
Ah!
Do people realize that's
Ah!
not?
You better not have me drive all the way from North Hollywood to sit on this show and not say nothing. I'm saying everything on this show and more.
That's why we would let you preaching ass in.
Exactly. I mean, people have
And
to-
he really is all over the place.
Yeah, people have to realize that's not a democracy. That's an authoritarian
Portia.
person. Like
Right.
that's what that is.
Calm
Like
down.
how you gonna let him not let you
down.
talk?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Next story.
And he doesn't want to be at the White House. They said it's infested now with mice and rats. And
There's probably Dorito crumbs everywhere.
It probably always was.
God.
He does eat tacos. Look here.
It's like Melania.
Hilarious.
Someone vacuum up all these Doritos.
I always said just like
Breaking news.
breaking news. So Atlanta housewife Portia gets into a fist fight at a nightclub last
That's not
night.
breaking news. That's not breaking news.
She always does do that.
That's not breaking news. Portia just she ain't got it under control yet. Get your life, Portia.
But here's the thing about Portia. Okay, well, anyway, let me just go back. Is that Todd's 45th birthday party? Candy gave a party.
She did that at Candy's party?
At Candy's party. They had like I forgot what it's called, a jerseys and something like where you all wear, everybody had to wear a sports
jerseys.
Yes,
I thought it was everyone wore the Jordan jersey.
No, it was any sports. Any
sport.
team you want.
Okay.
Yeah. So
and this wasn't for TV. This was like
no
cameras, nothing.
This is just life.
This was at a party. They might have been filming. Who knows?
Wow.
But so the party was temporarily shut down, and Portia was dragged out. And that's Portia. She went ballistic. They didn't say who it was. They just said she went ballistic, tried to hurt that girl. They said she tried to basically kill that girl.
Oh,
and
that girl rich now.
They said that she blacked out on her. So, but here's my thing about Portia. This is not her first fight. We have all seen her fight a couple times, and she never has any fallout. Housewives keeps her. Dish Nation keeps her. I love Portia. When I was in Atlanta, she's very nice. But I'm just saying, if you know that she has this temper, she's a tick tick boom.
She's a liability,
and she never ever gets any, backlash from it. Or I mean, she gets backlash, but no.
Sounds like Trump.
Yeah. Well, anyway, they said it's gonna be up there.
So she gets a pass because she's cute.
Yeah,
Maybe.
She got big old bitties.
Damn.
possibility.
I got big old bitties too, but I still gotta,
I don't even know what that means.
Look at his face, though.
What else you got? What else you got, babe?
I mean, I'm just saying. No nobody give me no pass. Never mind.
I think you gotta have a vajayjay to get the pass.
Not always.
Oh, hilarious. Okay.
I had a bad joke, but I'm not gonna do that one. Save that part.
Well, I mean, all the bad jokes you've done already. One more ain't gonna hurt. One more is not
Exactly.
gonna hurt.
I don't want you to leave.
So there was a massive firing at Love and Hip Hop New York, which needed to be because it was awful. And that in Atlanta, I think Atlanta's probably going to be next. So basically, they got rid of only person I really loved on
Mona
here.
Scott.
No. Snoop is gone.
Okay.
The girl Dream Doll, who we just interviewed at the thing. Mariah
Dream
Lynn.
Doll?
This are all the people who are gone. Mariah Lynn, Brittany Taylor, Bianca's gone. Little Mo.
Little Mo, what's she gonna do?
These sound like black wrestlers.
I know, right? Not DJ Self. James R's gone too. We just
I love about her. She black. She is a black one. She gone. What's the kid gonna do? She worried about shit I would have never. She can't get no gas in the car. What you gonna do? Who gone? The dude do the lights.
You're not gonna make me feel bad about myself and my compassion.
I said I love it because you just. Who thought she was like? What is she gonna do?
Postmates.
Her husband, his boxing career, and they got babies.
Yeah.
Save your money.
Yeah.
She got to get rid of some of that hair.
But
Save
the
your
returning
money.
cast members are still Yandy's still there.
How the hell?
Jonathan is still there. Jonathan what's his name? Fernandez or whatever. Jacquet is there. Anais. Rich Dollars and Safari. Remy Ma and Papoose.
Okay.
And Kiana's still there.
I don't even know who she's mad at.
Kiana, this bitch this one.
Who is Annalise?
Anais, that's the one with the
what's his name was about to be with?
Yeah, Rich Dollars was trying to mess with
I be with you. I love my husband for you.
Yeah, she cheated with Rich Dollars.
Lord.
Yeah.
But
they say Joe
I skipped
Budden,
the
Sin,
season.
and Kim Bella are all coming back too. So
I skipped the season.
Joe Budden's beard line just gets higher and higher.
That last season
I
was
love it.
absolutely horrible. Was it Atlanta?
So you
last
think
season.
fans just wrote in like, yo, this
I
shit's
think
horrible?
that they
was
know. I think when
bad.
ratings drop, you make changes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
watched. I missed a couple of episodes of Atlanta, but I did follow Atlanta like I'm following Hollywood.
Hollywood's good this season.
Atlanta wasn't that bad, but there was some situations where I was like, y'all are making this a bigger thing than what it should
That's
be.
what they're doing on New York.
Yeah, it's just kind of like it didn't make any sense for people to have beef with certain people, and it's like,
And
are
be
y'all
that
just
adamant about how mad you are about
Right.
the
It
small
It just
ass
makes
thing.
for good TV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but listen, who I loved the whole season was Mimi, because whenever something was going down, she was like,
Eating her food.
Yeah, but Mimi, did you know she didn't have a storyline?
she did
At all.
And
she just collected
she
her
didn't
check.
even say nothing the whole
Reunion.
reunion. I'm like, why are you on the main thing? You could have been sitting off to the side because
And
you
she
didn't
was
say
in
nothing.
every shot.
Because
She
she,
was in
every
every
shot.
yeah.
you know why? Because she's sitting there collecting her check. She said,
Well, I bet you she won't collect the next season like that though. If she don't bring nothing.
I think she said, "Listen, I've done this for a couple of years. I'ma just chill out and let these hoes just kind of go at it."
And again, I think we all know it's a storyline. They wrote this. You're gonna be
Right.
mad at this
But
person.
it's getting old.
But it's sitting there going, the bitch, so she not my friend? Okay, fuck that bitch. You're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
really?
out of the
Do
blue.
I gotta be your friend?
Right.
Well, y'all should work it out. When everybody knows, as soon as they get together, bitches throwing drinks.
Right.
But I will say I love Tokyo.
You do?
You
didn't-
like her from Atlanta?
I didn't.
I give it take her.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that
she
she was
did.
that's my best friend girl. But like I felt like she was like the realest on
You do?
there. I do because
She was the virgin, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
because she
okay.
was just basically like I don't fuck with
But
Carly
see,
like that.
But
Like,
that's
I'm
what
not
I
gonna be
didn't
doing-
get. And I think I asked this before, and I'll ask y'all because ain't nobody here virgin. Can you really love somebody and they ain't hit?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Because
say
she
the
was
virgin.
saying she loved dude, like loved him, like that's my boo, and they never fucked.
I mean,
Oh my God, you're so like tormented.
I mean, you have.
Like I stayed a virgin until I was 21 years.
But do you
old.
really think he loved her?
I was really
No.
in love.
No.
I mean, clearly. I mean,
He's a
clearly.
dude, I'm a
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't
that
love
part,
you.
That part is really unbelievable.
Yes.
I believe that she could love
Yes.
him, but
Yeah.
I don't believe that he loved
loved
her.
her.
And if
Yeah.
you know that, then how are you in love with somebody that don't love you
Well,
back
you-
like you loving them?
you
That's
can't
what I don't.
you
get.
can't help how you feel about someone, but also I think there's a part of her that's probably like that's why you ain't got it
And it's an
because you don't
innocent.
deserve
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's more of
Yeah.
an innocent love than a sexual love for
Yeah.
her.
No, but you got to give me some pussy at some point.
And she's a bit younger than him too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So her
At
concept
some
of
point,
love is
Totally different than his.
You
Yeah.
got to take your Tokyo off and bend over.
Yeah, no.
Well, maybe she lets him
Show me your
grind.
Mount Fuji.
Hilarious.
I just don't see it. I can't see it, and I don't even see why he like. He like. You know, I love bitch. I love you, and now I'm gonna be you. I'm
yeah,
like,
that is how they are.
fucking do you not read too, nigga? What the fuck? Not reading, nigga.
But when I was home in Louisiana, I was watching New York, and someone walked in and was like, "They're old." And I just was like,
Ooh.
no, they're not. Sonya looks good for 60. And they were like, no. And I just started looking at them, and I was like, oh, no.
Which show?
Oh, New York?
New York.
Love and Hip Hop New York?
Yeah, no.
LA?
No, Real Housewives of New York.
Oh.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that
They're like
has been
60. Like,
That's been
Ramona
going
is 60 years
on.
old.
They are pushing it.
Yeah.
And they're
Ramona's
getting all
but she looks good,
redone.
though.
At 60.
Well, I mean, they
They're
look too
all
old to
late
be
50s and early
behaving
60s.
that way. You know.
Yeah, true that. It'd be interesting if they
What else you got,
eventually
Pam?
go younger. And then my last thing, so I'm sure everybody knows that Demi Lovato's out of the hospital.
I thought they was
and
gonna
so-
hold her.
Well, they did for a long time, and
And
she
she
just
got
got
out.
out, and
Damn.
now they put her into a rehab facility. It's either that or jail, they said.
Won't
So-
they go
Why
to
was she going to
rehab?
jail? She
Wow.
didn't do nothing.
Well,
No,
She
she
had
had
heroin.
You had a
Yeah.
choice. She
Yeah.
could have went to jail because they
Okay, so when you go into the emergency room with a heroin overdose, you
go
get
to
arrested?
you can go to rehab or you can go to jail.
They
They
did
ask
give
you what you want to do.
I'm never
It just
gonna
happened
do
to
heroin.
somebody I know. They were at the airport
'Cause
and
it's
they
a
were
illegal
high on the
substance.
drugs.
Yeah.
And the police came and said, "We could take you to the hospital or we can take you to jail. Which
Yeah.
one you want to do?"
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll take the hospital for
Yeah.
right,
Hospital for 100, please.
right.
Yeah, you have a
I
choice.
love Demi Lovato.
I mean, you shouldn't be giving anyone with an addictive personality
Yeah.
even caffeine. You know what I mean? Like, she's talked about her like addictions in
Well,
the past,
here's
right?
the thing
She got rid of her
about
sober
heroin.
coach.
For those who don't know, any little thing will trigger a
Yeah.
heroin addict back to that.
Of course.
Pills, pain pills, any little thing like that would make them go back.
Wow.
And someone was saying that she really hid her. I mean, she always talked about her addiction, but like when she was back on,
She
like
hid
she
it.
hid it very well. But
Well, no, because at first it was an eating disorder.
right.
It wasn't
Well, that's
the
what
truth.
they told you.
Yeah.
Because it was just too hard to believe.
Yeah.
Well, this is my thing. Someone who is of a celebrity stature, I feel like they surround themselves with too many yes men.
Yes.
And people who,
not going to tell them the real.
Right.
No.
And they just want to be involved in their world and ride their coattails and things like that. And I've always told myself this. I don't care who you are. If I consider you my friend, I'm gonna treat you like that, and I'm gonna tell you.
Tell the truth.
I'm gonna tell you the truth and tell you what you need to hear. Now, if you want to kick me out the group, if you don't want me riding in the limo no more, or going, I don't need all that.
Right.
I'm in this friendship for you, and I think someone who really taught me kind of that, because I foresee it with just the people she surrounds herself with, is Jennifer Lewis. Like, I just think she surrounds herself with some of the nicest, beautiful, realest people who, and she says, they keep me humble and they keep me grounded. Whenever I had my diva moments, I had those friends that looked at me and went,
calm it down.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dial it back.
Well, you know what it
She
is.
still owe me a damn cake plate.
Hilarious. you remember in
That's right. You
Dream,
said she took it.
remember in Dreamgirls when Eddie was about to do the cocaine, his boy was like, "Hey, don't do that." And that, I thought Eddie should have got an Oscar for that.
Yeah.
When he looked up and went, and he didn't even say a word.
Didn't-
It's just
yeah.
how that's what the guys, people around those celebrities are fearing is that, oh shit.
I'm exiting.
Yeah, motherfucker. And that guy took that moment to go, my man, you probably shouldn't be doing that. And then Eddie went, fuck you,
what
how
you
you
gonna do?
tell me I'm who I am.
Yeah.
And also, too, there was a group like Lindsay Lohan, Demi Lovato, and there were two more girls, but they were all portraying these very young, innocent
Britney.
TV stars, and they were all like hanging out with around and just doing the most. And you couldn't see it when they would act, but you would see it when they would be out of costume.
Yeah.
And you thought, oh no, that's not happening. And then they all just started falling by the wayside.
Yeah.
Like it started eating them up. So it's really sad that it happened to Demi because her voice, like
Yeah, that girl has an amazing voice.
at first I thought it was studio, but it's really her voice.
When she would perform, I'd be like,
So she goes to rehab, and then she'll stay there till.
it depends. I'm sure at least a 90-day thing for her. I mean, it should be in and out. I mean, it's not going to be easy. It's not like her first time she went,
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't giving up on her.
I've been there to pick up people from or someone from that place.
What?
It's sad.
It just you could see that it's because you go for the visit, see how they're doing. They're like, oh, I'm okay. I just can't wait to get home. Everybody can't wait to get home.
Of course.
Everybody want to get home.
Want to get the hell out of there.
And then when they're there, and then they need to stay another week. Oh no, I'm good. I want to go home now. And they come home too soon, and that's when it's not good.
Yeah.
Every day of them going, here's another day. Got a coin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Point, yeah.
Sobriety.
We got it. We got it.
Yeah, we got it.
You got it.
We there. We there.
The picking. We let the picking.
I like how you dragged that. That was
He did the whole lip quiver and everything.
That's how you ease into it.
Yes,
You gotta
sir.
be like, love that chicken from Popeye.
you gotta lay down that last note.
Yeah.
The whole vibrato going on. Hey.
I hate this show so much.
The chicken I love.
Get your biscuits, your red brains and rice.
Every time I see that commercial, and they add white people in trying to throw us off.
Yeah.
They want to throw you off.
Throw off the trail.
We got a call.
Popeye chicken.
Okay.
Popeye
Vernon.
Y'all gotta stop using that.
All right. All right. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Vernon.
Yep. Well, we as a society have to realize that there are two kinds of rehabs. There's a rehab for the rich, and there's a rehab for the poor.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hashtag
Now,
Daddy
the rich
for it
people's
for it.
rehab,
Passages, Malibu's
basically
not
what
cheap.
they're doing, they're living in the lap of luxury, and they're not getting some of the stuff that they want, but they can get it anyway because all they got to do is send somebody out to get it for them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the poor folks rehab is a church.
Or around the corner.
Yeah. And they sit there for them 30, 60, 80 days around other folks telling their stories and trying to make it and trying to, because a lot of them, all they do is turn right back in to go right back to what they was doing. Because they tell you when you get out, when they tell you, you can't go around your old friends.
Right.
You have to get a new set of friends. You have to leave that environment. So people go right back into that.
Sure do, because
Yeah,
that's who
that's
they
true.
know. You right, Vern?
That's true.
And then
What?
the insurance don't even cover half of that a lot of times.
Well, for
But
us,
now they're
for
making it
them.
so insurance covers it. But insurance, if you don't have no money, your ass wouldn't go on rehab.
I know Obamacare covered it.
Yeah.
Man, folks, I love it when white folks get their insurance taken. Shouldn't have voted this nigga motherfucker in. Thank you, Vernon.
No problem.
All right, call again.
All right, I misspoke. Jay Elite is the one that's doing the meet and greet after your comedy show that
Jay
Friday.
Elite.
I thought it was. I don't know why I thought it was Tisha Reed, but it's Jay Elite, and I'm trying to see if she can call in and tell us what they're planning. I know you guys are meeting here at some point, so
That's dope. Be 10 people here.
that's all right.
I want Vernon to be here. Vernon ain't here, man. All right. It is now time for and walk all over Coliseum floors. I step on
Stage
at live.
8.
All the people and the pole got paid. That's what you're using the clothes. You're too young to know about that. You 32. I got a pair of Jordans older than you. Anyway.
You got Jordans?
What were muskets like too? Shut up.
That's what I was going to say.
What's the oldest pair of Jordans you have?
From the 20s.
I got some shoes on. I got a gang shit older than her. 32. When's your birthday?
December
December
2nd.
Oh, okay. What is that?
Sagittarius.
Me too.
Sad.
Sagittarius, December 20th.
Yes.
How old is that picture?
Freaky Sag. That was a few years ago.
That's when he dyed his beard.
What? She tell it
Oh,
all.
Lord. Do you really have that many sneakers?
I have a lot.
Oh,
I have a lot. Now, when I get my house, the one I want, it's going to look like that.
okay.
You know who his best friend is, right?
No, who?
Jamie Foxx. He just goes over there and he just takes his shoes.
Oh,
Natalie, I'm right here.
oh man, you going ain't nothing wrong with it.
I do
love
buy
shoes, too.
some.
No, he
just-
buys them
He just
too.
takes some.
But majority. He takes it.
All right, it's time for Sneakerhead with your boy, Sweet Doggy
Oh, I
Dog.
can't wait. Let me see what I like.
All right, you ready, Nick? I can put my glasses on. All right, let's drop them. First one up is the Puma. You got it? Bam. I put this in there because Puma's trying to make a comeback, so they're gonna keep
pussy
making
lips in the
shoes and see what
It
happens.
does look like lips on the side. You're right.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a good opening.
And it looks like a cleat.
Now it's not, but for 120, and like I said, these are going back to school. Kids are starting schools. Parents don't want to spend a gang of money, but this is a good buy. This is a good
That's
buy.
for children?
No, it doesn't matter who it's for. But I don't think they have a kid version of this. This is grown folk shit. But
Miss Tony, come look at this bullshit ass shoe.
Stop looking at the shoes.
Sorry, my car's in the shop, so I had to he kept calling about it, so I had to.
Look at these
he
bullshit
could.
ass shoes.
Her boyfriend couldn't read the direction.
He's not my boyfriend.
Sorry.
I'm married.
Anyway,
What?
so it's $120.
What knit shoe is this?
Puma.
Puma.
This is the first one.
But I like my
but this
Pumas.
look like
You like these?
I like mine. I have on now.
That's
It's
why you do
just
have
too
some nice
much. It's the colors,
Tell
the
them what
lips.
you said it looked like.
Pussy lips.
What?
She said
It
it
does
looked
look
like
like
pussy lips.
in the
Oh,
side.
yeah,
It
on
does
the
look like
side.
vagina.
How would y'all know? Anyway. All right, let's go to the next one, nigga.
Okay, with him.
Now, I'm definitely going to get these.
I like those.
I
Yeah.
know.
okay.
Yeah,
I do
those
like
are
those.
dope. Yeah.
It's,
You stomped the yard.
Those
now.
look
Black. Stomp the yard. In.
Oh,
Now, they $90. You can't
Oh,
lose.
okay, I can do that.
Sign me
I
up.
can do that. I can do that for $90.
Oh, you can buy that for the whole table. Good.
I wear
Thank you,
10 and a
Speedy.
half.
Yes.
Speedy,
Ooh, I like the top of them.
Speedy, I don't understand. You know what? By now, you should have like a shoe company knocking at your door, giving you free shoes to promote on the show.
Well, we're working on that. Thank you for that.
Oh, who working on it? Nick, are you working on? I wear a 10 and a half shoe.
Yes.
What happens is this shoe comes.
But this shoe is dope.
Those are dope.
Again,
I love
$90. You cannot lose
I
on this.
love
Again,
I
you're
like
out.
those a lot.
They also have them in a red. Go to the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, they come in red too.
Love
You
that.
see the red.
No,
No,
I'm good
yeah,
with the black.
pass.
the black.
I like the red.
I said that's too thriller.
Yeah, the
Speedy,
red.
how are you
Stay on the
going?
mic.
Who
I like the red.
who else want a pair? You want a pair, Pam?
I would love
That
the
look like
black
Pam.
hair.
That
You
Pam
want the
look
black
like-
Yeah.
pair? So I want the 1, 2,
Black
3,
pair. Black
3.
pair.
You want black pair? 4,
I want black.
5.
Okay.
Size
Nick,
8, please.
you want 6?
Okay.
Anybody else back there want a black pair?
No,
So
they-
No, we
6.
good. So 6. You want a pair for yourself, Speedy? Sure. Okay. So 6. That's 7. Buy one to grow on just in case. I wear a 10 and a half. Will you got it right?
Mm-hmm.
You good? Okay.
Now repeat that back.
Christmas. Next one is Adidas. This was a shoe that came out some time ago, but it didn't look like this.
I don't like it.
It looks like a contraption.
No, that middle part looks like the shoe broke and they put a Band-Aid over it.
Well,
Yeah.
well, it looked like what happened was some little Chinese kid was making it, but then he quit halfway through.
Yeah.
I don't do this no more.
Because
I
they
don't do this.
make shoes in America. We
I
get our
don't
shoes
do
from
this
overseas.
no more.
Listen, I don't do this.
You know, that's how
I
the
like
world
the-
works.
I
I'm
like
sorry
the
we get our
shoe.
shit from China.
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
sorry.
I think it's a
Speedy.
nice shoe.
I think it's horrible.
No, you know what this is?
Nah.
Somebody sat somebody in a shoe factory and said, "These are the leftover parts we have."
Right.
And
of
voila.
shoes."
Voila.
And
Yeah,
somebody
who said
said,
voila?
"I got laces, the little thing that comes from jackets to adjust the hoodie."
Oh, my
Got
God.
it.
We got
That
that
is the most
left
awful
And
over.
we're
shit I've ever
good.
seen.
We're gonna move to the next one.
I like Nick's shoes.
Now, ladies, I think I really like this for the ladies. If y'all, Pam, if you tell me feeling it, it's a
Yes, I like
Nike
it.
I don't like
Air
it.
Max
You know?
180
No.
Team Orange.
It's
That
too
look-
much going on.
That looks like
I don't like the shape in the front. It's not cute.
That's like a mall walker with an attitude.
It's a very comfortable shoe.
I like it.
See,
You put them on?
you walk the Glendale Mall.
Pam,
I like it. I do like it.
Don't tell that lie.
Too
Pam.
you
busy
said no
for
for
me.
sure.
Natalie said no.
She
no.
She 32, so she ain't really seen the shoes.
No,
You got to try it on your feet, see how it feels.
I see.
She says she don't like the front. That's a nice
I
one.
wouldn't want to try them on and they're comfortable, and I still think they're ugly.
Moving on.
Oh, there's more?
Now, this all white penny.
No, thank you.
No.
That's
Next.
Penny Hardaway?
Here's a Penny Hardaway.
Don't like
It
those
looked
either.
like it is a
That-
penny.
No, they
How much they
160.
co- That's
They
some
160.
bullshit.
And I'm gonna get a pair of these. That white.
What do
is
you
on
think,
fire.
Nick?
That white is
What do
on
you think
fire.
about that one?
I had these shoes as a child, so
Oh.
but nah, I'm good.
Them look
I'll
like a
stick with the
Carnival
Chucks,
cruise
you know what I'm
line.
saying?
No, those look like, if like,
That's not what we're here for.
what?
I ain't gonna put a disclaimer on every shoe I show.
Aren't we here to talk about the shoes? I'm talking about the shoes. You want to be talking about the shoes? I'm talking about the shoes. You ask me if I like it, I'm telling you if I like it. I'm telling you what my thoughts are.
Don't be like Trump. We can speak.
Let's go to the next one.
Wait, I wasn't done with that last
I
shit.
like
Hold
that.
on. Now, Nick, I have a question to ask you. So
Yes.
this is the Air Jordan 12 CB3.
That looks like somebody's
CP3.
couch.
Is Chris Paul wearing these? Is that what it is?
Look at face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he winning
This is
games?
dope
with them?
as fuck.
You like them?
Oh my God, that's fire.
Oh my God, I feel like you're getting
$190 though, but this Jordan is on
No.
fire.
Yeah,
that
what they
green
do?
is
No,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not.
dope.
They
I like
put
it.
them on
You don't
for
like
you?
those?
I want the
much?
color.
that green
$190.
is
Do they come in any other color?
they come in a lot of colors. Just
Yeah,
the
but
color
I
for
like
that
that
particular.
I don't like that
Go
color.
with my
Buy
camouflage.
So
I gotta
much
have
good
it.
meat with $190.
Huh?
Such good meat. What?
Did it bring a tear to your eye? How good the meat was?
That's that meat
I
that
go
can't
to-
read. Look here. Meat that can't read.
Bitch, you read?
Bring a tear to your eye.
Bring your dick here, nigga. If you ain't- I
Bring
can't
your
read.
dick.
Bring your dick. It's $199. Apparently, that's what he did. If I don't read, I leave.
Oh, Jesus.
Bring your dick.
I like that.
You like it?
Yeah.
Dope ass.
I just
shit.
switched to a different color. But
Chris
otherwise
Paul.
like
I
it.
guess it's a
I
Chris
like the
Paul.
way it does like that.
I'm okay. Maybe if they were in a different color.
See, I
Yeah.
like that army green.
Yeah,
you
big-
like
dope.
that. Yeah.
Next shoe up is the Air Jordan up tempo.
No.
Hell no.
Air,
going
Air,
on?
Air
That
Nike.
is so
Nope, nope,
gaudy.
Oh
Don't
my
like it.
God. that's
Nick, you
awful.
feeling that?
Look like a Halloween shoe.
Nah, the design's kind of weak, but
That is absolutely
that
terrible.
shoe is
They don't
tight,
even
but
know
that
what to
design
do.
is horrible.
Was this Pippen or Charles Barkley?
Scottie
It
Pippen.
was Pippen's shoe.
Look
Okay,
just like him.
I can't remember. That part.
Damn it.
Ugly.
I hate y'all. Next one up is another penny. Tell me if you like this particular one.
No. Oh, that was his little thing for the jersey, huh? That's the color.
What's this
I
new
like-
Yeah, it's a
thing-
color of
What's
the
the
jersey
new thing
for.
they're doing in the front? How they make it look in the front? I
It's
don't
so
like that.
short.
I like that electric blue. I just don't know. If I
Yeah, the
like
blue
that
is
shit.
banging.
Blue is-
It looked
I
like
just don't know if I like that.
It looked like
I like
this
that
was
one.
this was designed for like the swim
I can get
team.
you that one.
Right.
I want the other one.
Which one?
The green one.
No, the black and gold ones.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
those is fine.
Yeah.
Look now,
Not-
you done
look.
already offered that. I really
Like
want
for
it.
90, you
Size
got action.
For 90, you get
You
from
got action on 90. Anything over 100, I go.
Size 8 in women, a 6 in boys.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's doable right there. I like the shoe. It's
course you would.
Adidas. I told you it's a very, very
I like
comfortable
that.
shoe. Nice looking shoe.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that one.
I can rock
Don't you
it.
have those?
No, something
Oh,
similar,
so
but
you
not
got
that
something
particular one.
similar.
No, this is a
like
newer
that.
version of that. And these are lady shoes.
That was funny, Nikki Pam. That's a woman's shoe.
Oh, it is.
He said, "Don't you have those?"
That's why I ain't say shit, because this is how we do.
Hilarious.
Oh, shit.
My friend. See what I'm saying? You want me to keep these motherfuckers around me to keep me in line.
Well, someone's got to.
Right. Why do you only have one drumstick?
The other one's in the back of my
Pam.
car. Is in the one's in the back of my car.
Is that bothering you?
The other one's in his nightstand.
Next shoe up. Believe it or not, Pam, this next shoe is a lady's shoe. It's the Air Jordan 8 Retro.
You gotta start using
Oh,
PowerPoint.
hell no.
Absolutely ugly.
Oh my God, that looks like something
That
like.
is so
Looks like candy.
It looks like something they wear on Space Jam.
busy.
Right.
Like one of the
Like a
Looney
little
Tunes, or like the
kid shoe.
Monstars.
A little
Yeah.
You're
girl.
batting like 1 out of.
It looks
I
like
like
the
I don't like the colors.
it looks like the
No.
giggles,
Yeah.
the wiggles.
What,
If I had a daughter, I would buy those for her.
There it is there.
the
That-
Sips and Giggles? Or Sips and
Would you
Wiggles?
buy it for your daughter?
No,
Even if she wanted
Cause
them?
my thing's stuck because I
No.
don't see that white shoe.
I don't buy what she wants.
It's probably stuck. All right,
She
next
ain't
one
running
up is
that.
I like this color, which is they call it a cigar
Ooh,
color.
I like that.
Now
Ooh,
that's the Air
that's
Jordan
nice.
7 Retro.
I don't
How
like
much are those?
How much they run? Yeah.
These are
I like those
$245.
colors. Oh hell no, I don't like them.
I was
They
like,
are nice. Those
I
are
don't know.
Hell
45.
no,
those
I
are-
don't have.
I like those.
They look good, but they better be able to lace
$2.45.
themselves up or do something.
Right.
Okay, for
Order a
$2.45.
pizza or something.
Make my gas smell good.
Yeah.
Like what?
I'm still waiting for Speedy to buy me those
Automatic
infrared
Make her
sixes.
gas smell good.
Let's go to this next one, which is the LeBron James
I know she-
15
I know she-
low
Anything
all
he
black.
do, I promise I love.
That
You
looks
just
Wow.
lost your
I don't
whole
like-
life.
I don't
just
like
Wow.
He opened that school, I promise. So I love
You
those.
know what? Me and Sean talked about that last night. We
That
were
was
saying
amazing.
after the whole Trump, talking about LeBron and all that shit, saying Dumb and Dumber for him and Don Lemon.
Maxine Waters. too.
And yeah, I'm like, you know what? I will never say nothing bad about
LeBron, and he's
ever.
setting. He's
Because
such
I mean,
a
at
leader.
first I was like, he got to prove himself when he get to Lakers. But I mean, you
No,
know
no,
what?
no.
I'm cool.
He's
I
such a
got his back
leader
now.
that what he did puts all the other players on blast.
Yeah,
Like what
it
y'all
puts
doing
them
with
on
y'all money?
blast,
Yeah.
Right.
especially if you from a certain part and you of
know
your
they were
town that's
deprived.
doing bad,
Yeah.
and you got money to do
So
that.
like,
Right.
yo.
Not maybe start a school, but you at least got money to go to that school and give everybody a computer,
Yeah.
or whatever it may be. Not saying they haven't. I don't
No.
want anybody to think
He lived so far from his school when he was little that he would get there and go to sleep.
Wow.
So he's still, and the thing that's beautiful about him is that was years ago
Mm-hmm.
and millions ago, and he still feels it. To give it, to make
Actually
it better
have
for
real
other children. Like that is just, and Melania was like, I love it. I love what he did. I love the next day. That's what she said.
Yeah.
The next day, she retracted it.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she
She
retracted that
Why?
shit.
Because
it was
No,
against-
she didn't.
Yes, she did. She
the
retracted
orange
it
man got in her
yesterday.
ass for saying
She was
that?
supposed to go visit the school. She said, I love it and I promise to go visit. And then yesterday, she retracted.
well, he don't want her there anyway. I'm sure.
Melania, we don't love the school. All right, a darky started
Well,
it. We
Melania
don't
was like,
them,
right.
right?
LeBron,
So,
right.
All right, next one up. I think
Kinda
Pam,
king.
you gonna
I
like this
love
one.
tweet, take it back.
That one is nice.
I like
Like
that.
that.
That's a
And
good
the
looking
orange
shoe.
at the bottom.
It's only 120.
See, a pop of color, Steve.
Yeah.
Speedy.
Oh, that is so cute.
Yeah, that one's cute.
And there's
That's
a little net in the back. I could put $1.
No,
If I want to put $1 in the back of my shoe, I'll do
that ain't a
whatever
net. It's just
I
a
want
pattern.
to. I'd make it a net.
Like it's a pocket.
Yeah.
Like she,
My new yoga pants
she making
got
it
my
rain.
cell phone pocket.
right.
Yeah, this to me is a dope ass
Yeah.
shoe. And 120 is gone. I'm buying
Oh,
it.
and it looks like 120.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's
good looking
nice.
shoe.
Yeah.
This is that new
I'll wait till they go on
LeBron that.
sale.
Same.
I love it.
Hold on, they showed it again.
She ain't even saying it. I like those now.
All she
that's
heard was
LeBron.
LeBron.
Those are
I
nice.
love it.
Oh,
These
Those
are the
are
new
great.
LeBron.
I
Those
like
are good.
Ooh.
Those are dope.
How much they
Making my
running?
nipples
Right.
hard.
3,000.
Was it 250, Nick?
No, thank you.
I think they were 250. if I'm
I
not
would give it to
mistaken.
him if
I'll
it
tell you
goes to
exactly.
his
They
school.
are 250.
I
Yes.
like
250. I'm
I
good.
like
No, I'm
it.
good.
Pass.
No, it's for the school.
Is
I
it?
like them.
I like
Yeah, money go
it.
to school. No, it doesn't.
I would say.
But I think it's a
love
nice
it.
looking shoe.
I love
The
it.
white one you
What is
showed
it
me was
called,
different.
Speedy?
It's the LeBron. Oh no, who's John Elliott? Nick. John Elliott X Nike LeBron Icon is the name of the shoe.
No idea. Possibly another athlete. He's probably should throwing a shoe for.
Okay,
Or
do
it could be the designer of the shoe.
Do you think it'll
That's
still
it.
be $250 at Christmas?
No, it'll come down. By
Okay, because
that
that's
time
when I'm
it'll
gonna
come
get them. Are they in any other colors?
down. They will be.
Yeah,
but
there's like a white and black.
Now I love this particular Jordan, Jordan 12 GS
I like
Light.
that.
Yeah, that
Aqua.
one's
I like
pretty.
that.
I
Yeah.
like that.
I like that.
Mm-mm.
No.
You don't like it?
No.
It's something about that. It's like they made
Now
the
these are
shoes
140,
and
and they came out on the 4th.
It's like they made the shoe and then like was like plastic and it's like you know.
What was that sound effect?
Pop that on there.
Now, your boy Russell Westbrook. My son has his other shoe, and I actually like this new version of that particular shoe.
What is
I'm
that?
good.
No, I don't
Okay, you just have to be a dude.
looks like
It's a Jordan Why
Frankenstein's
Not
tennis shoe.
01.
You're right. It is a why not.
Does it make you a better ball player?
Those are dope shoes. I'm good for y'all.
She didn't answer my question, so no. Does the tongue say why? Go down to his feet again. Go down, scroll down.
Why?
Yes, why not? The shoes
Why
the shoes
not?
are called Why Not, yeah.
I was going to say why. I
Why
said, yeah, why buy
not?
those? They're horrible. Why not?
So mean.
No.
120. Those are 120.
That's a lot of
now,
shoes.
That's a lot of shoes.
Nike, was it Nike or Adidas? Who bought Reebok, Nick? You said?
I think Adidas bought them.
Okay, so they have the original shoe that got everybody hooked on the Reeboks.
Mm-hmm.
It was that workout casual shoe that was very super comfortable. This one here. So they just did a little tweak on it. I think it's kind of dope.
Yeah, I like
it's
that.
$89. You in, you out.
It's kind of cute.
I wonder
He's
if
like-
it feel $89.
That's like, I'm not like normal dads. I'm a cool dad. You know?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. They're bad.
So you said Adidas bought them?
I'm not sure. I have to look it up, but if I'm not mistaken, I think Adidas bought them.
Yeah, it's a good looking shoe, and it's on, like I said, $98, $89, and you in
Yeah.
every size you want.
You can walk the golf course all
Yeah,
day.
you can wear it.
Yeah.
Next shoe up is a Nike, nice comfortable shoe. Pam, I think this would be something you
Oh,
can
I
get for
like
Sean.
that.
I kind of like that too.
He kind of got something like that.
$89.
Oh, that's not
I
bad.
want,
Showing
I want
you
him
the-
out of those.
Huh? You don't
I
like
kinda
those?
got, like,
No, I
the-
want him out of that style.
Oh.
The
That's how
little
he buys.
whoop, like the little boat on the
Yeah,
bottom, like the.
I'm cool.
You don't like it? You don't like the bottom? Okay.
Why you never
You
do
are.
like other shoes?
Because it's my segment. Anyway, last but not least is
Like
it's a new
Asics.
Air Jordan shoe for the parents who want to buy the kids Jordans but don't want to spend the $200, all that big money. It's
I
called
like
Fly
those.
3 TB basketball shoe,
Uh-huh.
and it's black. And for starting school, you want the kids to have a black shoe.
I
That way.
like
Starting
that.
school.
Yeah, school
a black
starts on the
shoe.
For
For
125.
You better get yourself some Converse.
They black.
From Ross.
Yeah.
Right.
You ain't going to no first day of school with no $125 shoe.
Okay, and get
But-
a Sharpie.
But
It's the same.
I said the other route you can go, parents, is to buy Vans.
I was gonna say.
Kids love Vans.
That's what I did
They
with my
have no
daughter.
problem wearing the Vans
Damn,
because
Daniel.
kids are respected in the Vans, and the Vans are a lot cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Lot. And if you go to the Van outlet, booyah, you in there. So parents,
They're
you
making the
can't-
drive.
If you want to spend, like you said, the 125 and all that, go get the Vans, and you.
That's
And
what
they
I
can't
did.
play ball in them, but every day wearing to school,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you covered.
I got my daughter the leather ones because she goes to a private school. She has to wear all black, and she came and said she
Oh, that's her
wanted
uniform?
Vans.
All black?
No,
Oh,
her
it's gonna be
shoe
hot.
has to be all
All
black.
black.
Shoe
Oh,
has
really?
to be all black.
Is that one right there?
Is it that one?
The leather one, yeah.
Those look nice. So you look
They
Where'd
look
you get 'em?
really good on her
sensible
too.
shoe.
Where do we get those? At Foot Locker and the Beverly Center.
No, don't do the Foot Lockers. Don't do that, parents,
Why?
because you can go to the Van outlet and get it all.
Oh, where's the Van outlet?
You just call Google. This is shit. Now you can't read.
But by the time you drive all the way to the Vans outlet, you
Yeah.
Well,
might
you'd be
as well just
surprised.
buy
that-
the
that-
shoe.
well, you'd be
See,
surprised.
I'm thinking
Or
you're
Ross,
thinking Citadel.
DD's.
Huh?
Ross, DD's.
Yeah, they have one there.
Citadel's too far.
No, not you don't have to go that far.
Oh.
You could go like out.
So we're gonna
Like
not
the
talk about
freeway.
Power last night?
No, we can do it right now.
Okay.
See it.
Can I get a second to get?
Oh, you want
Damn.
Oh, okay. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
You can talk about Real Housewives of Potomac.
We can't talk about how.
I don't.
Because you didn't see it yet. We can't talk about Power.
Well, we
No, I
love
don't
your
watch
flip
it.
flop segment.
Oh, you
That was
don't?
good.
You
The
don't
flip
watch
flop.
it, so we can talk about it.
Yeah, you
okay,
can talk
good.
about it.
Okay.
That was close.
So yeah, FYI, if you
Fantastic.
did not watch it,
Fantastic.
mute us.
And did you watch the after part of the young lady,
I
the writer?
still didn't come up. I don't know what you're talking about.
So right after the show, the writer
'Cause we
comes
watch it on the
on
box.
and she talks about the
Courtney?
what you just saw. Yes, destroys. So
She's so smart.
the it's moving, but I think Angela's about to go to jail
I think so
because
too.
they found out that she hid evidence, and she tried to hide the evidence about the.
She tried to delete it from the files,
Yeah.
but basically it
Apparently
had hard
the
copies.
hard copy was in her box by her desk. Just tear that up, bitch.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shredders. But anyway, apparently you don't have one.
Yeah.
Nope.
Great thing. And then, what's the little boy name? Tariq. Ooh. If I can just get through that screen. When he saw his dad call and he went, fuck that nigga. I went,
And okay, I'm trying to understand Kanan's.
Why is he back tight with it?
Yeah,
Because
that's
he's
his
the
daddy.
executive producer. That nigga said, I don't want to be on this side of the storyline. I want to walk down the alley with Omari, put some heels on him, and what's the other dude with the big nose? Or Joseph Sakura, Tommy.
Oh, Tommy, yeah.
When you see them
Tommy, they
walking
put too much
down the
makeup on him.
alley together, it's like he just shot his son.
Right.
He killed him, shot him in the head. Like, how does he get to come back? Oh, he's the executive producer.
Right.
Didn't he get burned up?
Right back
Yeah, didn't he get burned up?
Yeah, exactly.
When you sign in some checks, you can do whatever you want.
Exactly.
I think 50's character, again, we keep thinking that
I'm
it's
telling
going to
you,
come
that's the
out
daddy.
that Tariq is his son.
Son. Yeah, because
That's
she
why
hates him so much.
she hates him so much.
Is that why he's so tall?
It ain't really his son, Natalie. he got his thing.
Sorry.
She thinks
In
it's
the
a
minute she gonna go, he kind of look like 50 a little bit.
Does she think it's a documentary?
Yeah, Power's on fire. Definitely,
it
definitely
is.
on fire.
That sounds like a wonderful show.
Why you don't
I have to
watch
agree.
it, Tony?
She just
It
ain't
was
got around
so
to it.
hot the third year. Oh, it was so hot.
I don't know.
I'm with you. I don't watch it.
I don't. Yeah.
But they ain't been doing no fucking. The first season, it was a lot of fucking.
No,
yeah.
first
Lot
and
of
second.
fucking.
Yeah,
lot-
they ain't been
now it's
But
dialogue
it
and
wasn't
what's going
fucking.
on.
Stop saying that. It was love scenes. That was some beautiful stuff. That wasn't like fucking.
He
No,
putting his
no
dick
it
in her.
wasn't.
He had her leg up, and the camera was
Oh,
off.
wait, no. Your girl from Giselle, what's her name? The one from the Jamie Foxx show, she fucked.
Oh, Garcelle Beauvais.
Yeah.
Yeah, Garcelle got it in.
Who was she in?
Titty.
Remember,
She
remember
was
she
2
was-
weeks ago.
Yeah.
I missed it.
She played the older lady who had money, and she chose Ma because she chose
Omari.
Omari, yeah.
brought him to
Ghost,
the room and
Ghost.
got it in.
Yeah.
So he's still cheating?
They ain't married.
They are married.
They're in the process of getting a divorce. She fucking somebody. When she fuck, I fuck. That's how this shit works.
So do you feel like the episodes back prior to the show you saw last night that they, because it seemed like they were just trying to put a lot into one show.
That's what we
to
said.
make it,
We said it was so many storylines.
Yeah, too many.
Like, how you gonna get all? And then you keep bringing up another storyline.
But you know what 50 said last year
What?
happened? They didn't let him in the show right, and that's why he had to put all those shows in one episode because they wouldn't give them the money to do a 8, 9, and 10, so they had to just do a 9.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
and he was furious.
You think by now they would give him at least?
No, they always gonna tell the
20-some
black man,
episodes,
nah, because they don't want you to know how good your shit is.
I wonder how many
Yeah.
episodes are. So you're saying it's an 8 arc thing or 9 arc?
No, I thought it was 13.
Let me see.
Should have been 22.
It should have been 22.
Yeah, they need to
Supposed
go
be
up.
22.
It's the
Because
Sopranos.
the Love and Hip Hop got
It's
that.
not
They
holding
damn
us.
sure.
Definitely Sopranos.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
definitely on that.
And then
level.
Showtime is saying, this isn't really working for us because all we're getting is like $6.99 subscriptions at the last minute. But once it's over, it's over. Nobody stays to the
Well,
network
then they need to put
watch.
quality programming.
They
on
need to
there.
put more urban.
That ain't ours.
You need to put something that'll
Yeah.
match it.
Yeah.
But see, that's what they used to do, in the 90s. You get one black show, you surround
Yeah.
it with another one, then you do another hour, you got 2 hours.
Then you move when they move anytime they move your show to a different time slot, you writing on the wall.
Yep.
Oh no,
True.
Basketball
Just
Wives
way
is
out.
gonna be over.
It's on Sunday.
It's on
It's
Sunday.
on Sundays now.
Yeah,
about
I
to
find
be
that
over.
interesting.
When they
And then
move a
remember they
popular
moved
show.
Married to Medicine to Fridays, but then they came back with a new season. So I was surprised that when they moved
They're
it from
white.
Sunday to
white.
Fridays, I was like, no,
Did it
Married to
start
Medicine is
already?
black. No, it's coming up in September.
Okay.
Early September. I
So
believe.
definitely, I think Power is great show.
What else we watching?
That's on Wednesdays, usually. So we just bring that up.
90 Day Fiance.
Oh, I do.
What is that?
Love that.
I watch Married at First Sight.
I
watch
love
that
that,
one?
too.
And what do you
love
watch
Married
during
at
the
First
day?
Sight.
I watched the Housewives. And
Potomac?
Potomac, I did watch that one.
You like it?
I don't like
Yeah,
Kansas.
I don't like New York. That's the one that I don't.
Oh, I
Can't
don't
relate
watch
to the
New
old
York
white
either.
ladies.
No. I don't watch Orange County no more. Either.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
Orange County. I love me some
Yeah, no.
Orange County,
Tamara,
no?
Vicky.
No, but my
Gotcha.
show though was the Have and the Have Nots. I can't wait for that to come back.
Okay.
Really?
That's some good acting on
I
there.
Look,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Ooh,
You know what?
speaking of love is on OWN. That's a good show.
I heard that. I actually talked about that on our segment, but I really.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to check it out.
It's a great show. It takes
Love
you back
is.
to the 90s.
I need to watch
Mara
that.
Yeah.
Braca Keel and her husband.
Yeah.
And her
story.
husband and how they met. It's good.
In the 90s.
You talking about Barack?
No, Mara Braca Keel.
We'll tell you
the
off camera.
director.
Oh, Mara.
I've been
I've been
You
knowing.
ready to go embarrass me?
I've been knowing Mara since in Living Color. She was a writer in Living Color. One of the second season.
Well,
Where
it's-
you go? As if you don't believe him.
No, I do. 'Cause she was talking about that.
Yeah,
she did some show the other day, and she was talking about the beginning, and she mentioned Living Color. I didn't even know that.
I didn't know that either.
Then she was it Girlfriends?
Yeah, she did Girlfriends.
Yeah,
And Living Single too, right?
yeah.
Did she do
I did the
Living
warm up
Single?
on Living Single. Yeah.
I don't think she did Living
I
Single.
told you the story about Living Single. So Living Single, first season, and pretty much with all shows, everybody's so happy to get on. Oh, we got a show, Lord Jesus, and Jesus, look, God, look what
We
God
about to
did.
make it.
Season 5, nobody like nobody.
Oh,
Literally,
what?
like motherfucker, don't talk to me. Like everyone's in their own dressing room.
Like
Everybody,
cut and everyone separates.
everybody had an assistant. Don't talk to me.
Living
Talk to my assistant.
Living Single.
Damn.
It was so bad.
Living Single?
Yeah, it
They
was
about to
so
come
bad, dude. And it got really bad. So I'm doing the warm up, and so you do 2 tapings. So you
Yeah.
do a 7, and then you do like about a 9.
Yeah.
And the 9 is when the audience is there, and it's super. They kind of it goes a little slower. 7 o'clock show, they go straight through. Even though there's an audience there, but they don't
They
stop.
already got
So
everything.
Yeah.
So 9 o'clock, they just doing pickups, but they want to, really get the audience and all that stuff. So I think Queen was doing some movie, and she had to be gone by 12.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, she had to be.
Set it off?
Yeah. I don't know what it was, but she had to be gone. And so the first show, nobody missed any lines. Second show, motherfuckers act like they don't know. They don't know their line. Queen came from her dressing room
Ooh, that's
out
not
in
good.
front of the audience and said, I don't give a fuck what y'all doing. Y'all keep fucking up. I'm leaving at 12, regardless of anything going on.
Wow.
And everybody's like, but everybody was in their own world. Like,
Yeah.
like they made it.
They were living single.
They was.
Check it out. Check it out.
You
What
can-
you want
you
for
can come
free
back.
is your world.
What happened?
Oh, hello.
Oh, somebody knocked some shit out.
Oh, I'm unplugged too.
Oh, all of
Is the
us.
power out?
It sure did go out.
Yeah, maybe over there.
Oh, okay. Pass that around.
Huh? Can you hear us?
No.
All right, well,
Nope. I hear
all right,
nothing.
the board is out. All right, don't worry
Yes.
about it. So anyway, so
Okay.
everybody, take this up. Everybody hated everybody, so that's just how it was.
It
But
wasn't.
you know how it is on TV shows because once people start getting money, or in the beginning stage, it's like, oh Lord Jesus, I hope
Yeah,
this will go. And
yeah,
then,
yeah.
Then the money come in and everybody living single.
Mara was Moesha, not
Mm-hmm.
Living Single.
I feel like when I make it,
Speak it into existence.
Okay.
I'm going to remain the same person because
Impossible.
like what you're describing, I would never want to be that. I would never want to be someone that's like talk to my assistant or feel like I'm bigger and better than anyone. You're not gonna treat me like with disrespect, just like you're not gonna treat me with disrespect now. But I'm not gonna feel like I'm bigger than what, because this could be taken
From
tomorrow.
all of us.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. So like
I feel you on
show
that.
canceled, done. Then what I'm gonna do? Because then I want you to talk to me because
Yeah.
I need that next show.
Right.
So I'm gonna be humble.
But I think that's just life. I think as sometimes as blacks we start, not saying just us, everybody does it, but sometimes we get to that point where
New
now
money.
I'm on top.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers don't know me and
Yeah.
everything is like this. And
But I believe it starts from the top and it trickles down. Because I've been on several projects where it was like that, but that's who was at the top.
Okay. Resume.
She said, I've been on several projects.
Okay.
Sorry.
How was it on
Babs?
Babs? Was it cool?
Oh my God, Babs! It was like we were in that mansion next to the Playboy Mansion, and it was owned by two doctors. One was a sex therapist, and she had a sex dungeon in the basement of the house. And every day she wanted Hallie to go see it. And Hallie said one day, "You're coming with me." I said, "No, I'm not. I'm not going down there."
No.
And she was like 89 years old. She had been on all the talk shows. I can't think of her name. But
Dr. Ruth?
no one called me my name. No one called me my name for like the first 2 weeks, and I felt that. I felt like I was there, but I was ignored. And then when we did the bedroom scene, and I said, I know this is poodle hair when I make, because Robert was like, just go and say whatever you want. A lot of that stuff, I was just making up because he let me. But Hallie came to me and she said, I see you're feeling a certain way, and I want you to let that go. This movie is not about me. It's about two girls. It's about both of us. I said, yeah, but last week you were on the cover of People magazine as the most beautiful woman in the world, and I'm here. And she was like, because you're just as beautiful. That's the way we rolling.
I like that.
And we walked up to the house the next day, and as usual, we walk up, the crew is waiting. They see her, they drop donuts, coffee, the C parts, and then it closes right behind her. And she said, today you rolling with me. And she took my hand, we went through the C, and they saw me. And they said, good morning, Mrs. Deselle. And I was like, oh my God. But it was only because she made me feel like her.
Yeah.
Right.
Like that was and Eve was the best show. Like I couldn't wait. Like when I would go down the stairs from my house, I felt like I was Janet Jackson in control.
Okay.
Yeah, the door would be open, the car would be waiting, and then I would get there and we'd have like Allie and I, we'd eat gizzards for breakfast. We were so country,
Yeah.
and we were so free. Everybody was so cool and so
But
nice.
then too,
and then we got
you
canceled.
get so spoiled in that life too, because when you're on that level, so somebody's asking you all the time what you
Yes.
need.
Yeah.
And
Like
you think
some
it's gonna
water?
be like that all the
Yeah.
time.
Motherfucker, you go
And
home.
so when people come to say, you go, who the fuck is that?
Let me ask you, how long did it take them to do y'all's hair and stuff like that?
Oh no, we were fast.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Because
we
your hair looks
always
quite
prepped.
intricate.
We prepped.
Oh, okay.
That's how into it we were. Like if I was gonna do a certain hairstyle, it was prepped so that when I came in, because I had 2 babies,
Oh, okay.
so I couldn't be like there all that time getting
Yeah.
it done.
Yeah.
But they also had manicures and pedicures for us, people to do us, totally do us.
I went and
So
saw
it was
that movie
cool.
like when it came out. I didn't wait.
Babs?
Yeah, even though I didn't know what BAPS meant because it was
I
like
didn't
the
either.
new
I
thing
re-
going around.
There's a new article out, and they're saying that the critics really did us so bad
Oh,
that
yeah.
we became a Rotten Tomato.
Yeah.
And when you look back on it now, it's the only film still standing, still in repeat showing, and it was the only black buddy movie made in the 90s. That was it. And we didn't even know what we were doing. I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah.
I love that movie.
But what was so funny is my stand-in just came and visited me, Melissa Jackson. We have not seen each other.
Love that chicken.
She had been in a really abusive relationship.
Oh, wow.
And I would call her and say, you don't remember the life we had here? You don't want to come back? And she finally got out of it and booked the first flight out. And she came to visit me. And she came at night. And when she got out of the car, it was like, wow, look at this.
Yeah.
We made it to the other side of this.
Yeah.
And then the next day, that article came out.
They want to know, did you meet Howard Hewitt?
Howard Hewitt sang at my wedding.
Okay,
Look
there
at
you
that.
go.
Look
Somebody
at
wanted me to
that.
ask you, did you know somebody else too, but I lost that a long time ago.
Bitches.
You ain't keeping up.
All the kid, when she did that, that's all the kid was. Bitches, you read. No, I need to work on me. I'm sorry, mom. Baby girl, I'm sorry. We had a moment. I fucked it all up. Bitches, you read.
You are crazy.
Too funny.
Oh my gosh.
All
so
right. Shit.
But it does start from the top and trickle down.
It was.
I mean, I don't know how to go segue this.
I don't know where we gonna go
yeah,
look.
You do have a show coming up, correct?
I do.
When is it?
Yes.
I do.
Hold on, let's do it right. You ready to go?
I mean,
No, wait, do it. Go, do it.
I mean, I don't know how to segue this.
Oh,
Oh, you got a song.
Stop doing me.
Yes, girl.
What's your show?
It is August 25th in Las Vegas with Dwelle.
Oh shit!
Ooh. Yeah.
She goes everywhere. She goes everywhere.
Yes, you might as well, girl. Yes.
Y'all aren't together?
No, that's my
I mean,
best friend for
together
years. No,
today.
it's my best friend
No,
forever.
I came with my manager.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Did you?
We've been best friends forever.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, so you
Yeah.
weren't offended by nothing I said.
I'm black, really.
All his white women friends are.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, when you walked out, I saw you. You got hips. Yeah, you good.
She said you got hips.
You good.
Good day.
So August 25th.
Yep, August
In
25th.
Vegas.
Excited. I'm very
And what?
excited.
I know is that which casino is it?
It is actually. Hold on, Lord. Let me look at the flyer. It's on the Boulevard.
Send it to Pam so we can post it
the
on our page.
Thunderbird Showroom. So isn't that inside of the Hard Rock Cafe?
Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah,
Hard Rock
thank
Cafe,
you.
August
Yeah.
25th.
That's
Dwelle,
good.
yourself, anybody else?
No, just us
Oh,
two.
that's dope.
Yeah, so.
Oh,
Yeah,
Look at you.
That go together,
with
too.
Some good people, you
Look
know.
at that.
Yeah.
Booked and blessed.
Yeah.
Booked and blessed.
Booked and
So we're
blessed.
gonna get that flyer from you, put it on our page, so the fans will
Yes.
definitely go
Yes.
support
Yes.
you,
Yes.
and they can get your music and all that stuff from where.
They can get it from Apple Music, iTunes, whatever you want to call it, Amazon Music, Google Play. It's on every digital platform.
She's everywhere, y'all.
And you can also look at the video on YouTube and tell me what you think about my song Confused and also Hurt Wins.
A lot of cute girls in that video.
And you know what's funny? Those are all of my, with the exception of one, are all of my friends and family.
I love that.
We did a casting call, and I'm like, you know what? We're not doing this. I got some beautiful friends and family, and I
Yeah.
made them all do it. And
It's
I'm
like,
going to make
come
them do
through.
this next video shoot
that's
that we
dope.
got
Exactly.
coming on the
That's dope.
17th. You guys should all come
Yeah.
to that, too.
Dope.
So
Okay.
the one girl that wasn't your friend or family, she was an extra?
Yeah, she was the one girl that we cast.
And how did she feel during it?
She was fine. Otherwise, I mean,
good.
she
Yeah.
just would have got eaten alive. But my girls is real, so that was the real. That was some real
Bitch,
serious.
do your
It wasn't even
lines or
acting.
leave.
This is what we would have said to each other in a situation like that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I know I know you shouldn't compare people, but when I heard the song, my first thought was Fantasia.
Why does everybody? I get that a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think that I sound like her? Or do you think I look
No,
like her?
it's
No,
your
no.
riffs.
It's not. Well, there's like a
softness, the same softness.
yeah. There's something about the song and and the feeling behind it that
message, maybe?
reminds me of like if you weren't singing it, I could hear Fantasia singing it.
Yeah, I do
You know
get
what I mean?
that. I do get that a lot. I get
What's that Fantasia
Keisha
song?
Cole sometimes with some of the songs that I
Love me,
sing.
don't talk
But
to
it's funny
If
though.
you
If
love
I'm
me,
just
don't
walking,
talk to me.
people are like, "Oh my God, you look like Fantasia," and I'm like,
No, you don't look like
her
Fantasia.
brother and I are friends, and we
Yeah.
no, we do
Yeah.
not. We don't look alike.
No,
you
you
know,
don't.
she's a
You
beautiful girl.
you could be in her family, like you could be
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
cousin
Yeah.
or something. I see that.
I mean, but I even got Eve before there was a white lady. She was like, "Oh, you look like the girl with the paws," and I'm like, "With the paws on her
The
chest," and
girl
I'm
with
like,
the paws.
"It must be the lips and the short hair." From
Sure.
all,
Maybe.
yeah,
I get
It's just
Countess
not-
Vaughn.
I get it.
You do, child, you don't like her.
Well, I used to get Jaleel White or
Impossible.
Orlando Jones. Those were the
Orlando
two I used to
Jones,
get.
yeah.
yeah. But there was this
It's
one
your
time.
turn. You might as well get in there.
There's one time.
Predator.
Whoopi, you tried it. Not Whoopi. Not Whoopi.
Predator.
Jeffrey Osborne.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If you woo woo woo.
Shrek.
Sound like
funny.
Madison when he did that.
This one time I was in Vegas and there were a group of Asian people standing around and I was waiting for them so that I could take pictures with my friends. And they all thought I was somebody. So they all wanted to take pictures of me. And this one white lady came up to me very nonchalant and was like, "Kobe?" And I was like, "No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No,
No, ma'am.
no, don't look like him." No.
I don't see that.
Years ago when I was in New York, this kid came. He was like selling candy bars, and I mean, I obviously had short hair. He's like, he like stopped. I was like, yeah. He's like, are you Lupe Fiasco?
You know, but my
Louise Fiasco, but he ain't Lupe.
No, I was like,
now I'll give this one. I'm at the Comedy Store, so Comedy Store on Tuesday nights would have a line going down the street.
Oh, this gonna be good.
Shut up. It was a line going down. So I'm walking down the thing, coming to the club. I see a line of people, and this girl out there was like, "Oh, hey, Speedy." I was like, "Hey," and it was people like, you start looking at you. I saw you on the Cosby's. I never did the Cosby. She said, "You killed on the Cosby." I was like, "What you doing my thing?" Okay. You were so good on the Cosby.
Love that chicken.
Yo. And I'm telling you, I was sitting there, and this girl looked at me, and I was like, I was just, me and Bill.
Listen, sometimes you have to commit to the lie.
Hey, man. What was I going to say? I mean, she stopped me.
Right.
No, I wasn't on there. Right. And I was performing that night.
And did she say it loud enough so people could hear?
Yeah.
So you have to commit now.
Right. My roommate looks just like Chadwick Boseman.
He does. Ooh. He does. It's actually kind of scary. How much they look like.
Where he at?
Currently probably at the house. But it's funny because like when we go out to like Target or something like that, I always go Chadwick.
He wasn't with you when I was there, but go ahead.
No, he was not that time.
I love Target.
I'm always Anyway, so
he had a pause afterwards.
Yeah. So yeah, I always like embarrass him. I'm always like Chadwick, and like one time we walked by the Black Panther like DVDs and stuff. I said, "Look, you made it. Good for you." And he was like, "Tony, stop! Like people are actually like looking to see." And I'm like, "It's all right, Chadwick. Come on, let's go get this frozen pizza." Yes. But he really does. He looks like Chadwick, and he was just used. The skits for the MTV Movie Awards with Tiffany Haddish.
The doubles.
They needed a double, and so they used my roommate. So whenever Tiffany was facing Chadwick, it was actually my roommate, and you actually couldn't tell the difference.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, again, give your information one more time, baby girl.
Oh, this it?
This is it.
This is it.
There's something else.
I'm coming to you.
But there's something else I wanted to say. So no, I'm just kidding.
Really?
Give your information.
Where's Chadwick at? I'm Anya Royale. You guys can find me in all social media outlets, ANNYETT. And on Instagram, you can find me at only4 Anyette, ANNYETT.
And the big show is?
And the big show with Deselle is August 25th in Vegas.
Go to Vegas.
Go to Vegas.
Right near
Get
Legoland.
some chicken at Popeyes.
Chicken at Popeyes. Motherfuckers going.
Only 4.
I kinda
Only
want
the
Popeyes.
number
Motherfuckers
4.
going to have to send us a check.
I know.
I know for real.
Popeyes.
And
Who
then
want?
Anyette,
Oh, Facebook.
ANNYETT.
Wait for it.
Wait for it.
All right.
Let it happen.
Okay. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. It's at Evan Michael Lee. All one word. Please say the whole thing.
See, you just popped up.
You might want to try it again.
Do it again?
Try it again.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, man, okay.
We'll figure it out.
Next time, there'll be more shows.
Go ahead.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at Evan Michael Lee. All one word. Please say the whole thing. Shut the fuck up.
Ain't say shit.
Yeah, you was
It's
thinking.
okay.
So did you change your profile picture?
I'm going to. I'm going to. Shut up.
Oh my God, Speedy, I can't.
I know, I cannot.
Yeah, you're gonna.
You can find me, Tony Moore, on
For
all
what?
social media platforms at Lounging with Tony or my website, loungingwithtony.com. Or you can find Speedy never, nowhere, because he ain't funny, nor.
No.
And I ain't lounging.
No, hell no.
Hell no.
But we'll be lounging on August 30th
Yes!
for Speedy's one-man
right.
show at the Colony Theater. Why? Because I'm never going to meet Jamie Foxx.
Even though you have.
Even though we have.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm just glad it's free.
Same.
And she got drink tickets for you.
How many? I wish you stopped promising everybody to come on the show that shit.
Well, I have them in the back. They'll be in my room.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Facebook,
Right here.
Natalie Deselle Reid.
That's why she didn't used to have all this stuff.
Right.
Remember?
Instagram.
What?
Natalie Deselle Reid.
Do I follow
Natalie
you?
Deselle Reid.
Booyah.
Yeah, booyah, baby. And love that chicken from Popeyes. Because I do. And good night.
Go ahead, Pam.
Oh, and go to my Facebook page so you can watch the Sizzle 101.
That's right. Here you go.
Hit
Sizzle
subscription
101.
Follow.
and follow and leave a comment.
Boom.
What
I'm
you think?
following Natalie Deselle. You got like 5 pictures on here. 1, 2, 3.
I'm trying. Look, I just gave it to it. No,
It's
girl.
not the Natalie.
No, it's just Natalie Deselle Reid.
Yeah.
You need
No, it's
glasses.
just Natalie.
How does she spell Natalie? 'Cause some people-
N-A-T-A.
I refuse.
I rebuke those.
I tell you, the only time I'm not cool with it when somebody goes.
Boom.
Look like that,
Pam,
that
go ahead.
church lady.
What's this creepy? I'm on.
Pam?
Oh, I'm sorry. You can reach me at Nikki Pam on everything. Again, you guys, I will post one more time on the way out the link to reserve your free tickets to Speedy's comedy show on August 30th at the Colony Theater.
He gonna
in
be funny.
Burbank,
Surprise guest.
California. It's gonna be a bunch of surprise guests.
Who the surprise guest?
Not Jamie Foxx, because you never gonna meet him.
No, you,
Ooh, that was
There you
quick.
go.
he gonna be there.
That was,
Okay.
that was black.
Oh, I
Lightning.
think I did the wrong thing. I put a YouTube thing over. Wait, is this him? No, I'm sorry, you guys. Ignore that YouTube. I don't know what the hell I just took
Oh
a picture of.
Lord.
All right, you finished?
Oh no, that's it. Wait, I'm confused.
What the 1990 photo is going on?
Hello, that is
That's
hysterical.
the 1990 photo. I think that's it.
It is Speedy. Speedy is
That's like
funny.
that photo that your mama
Is
take.
that on YouTube?
Speedy IZ funny on everything. That's Speedy IZ funny on everything. Comedian Speedy on Facebook.
Sorry.
Shout out to all the fans who took time to check us out.
I
Thank
did,
you to
thank
all
you.
my guests. I didn't know the Latino dude, but he was here. Hey man.
Who was that?
Hey
Does
man,
anybody
I don't.
Robert
hey.
Zapata.
I thought that was y'all
We
We
guess.
can't
We
hear
don't
you.
have
Now.
our
Shit, power's off.
Robert Zapata, right?
Robert Zapata.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah,
like
but
that.
who?
Comedian.
He just like walk in.
We'll-
Hey, smart on him because he got on the show. He plugged his shit. He left.
and
Oh,
bounced.
sure did.
Boom.
He didn't even know I was serious about the one person got to go.
Would you do that to
Don't
me?
tell him that.
No.
It's not true.
You know why I wouldn't? Love that chicken from Popeye. Anyway, thank you so very much for coming. Thank you for bringing her and hanging out with us for so long. Normally, people are like, I gotta go. I got a movie. But thank you for hanging out. The 25th, if you're in Vegas, you're a fan, go to the webpage, go and support. Say, hey, I heard about you on the Rollout Show, and she would truly appreciate it. We're here tomorrow. Top 5. What is our top 5 tomorrow?
I have no idea. We
We'll
never
think
know
of
until we
something.
get here.
We'll figure out something. Are you coming, Natalie?
Tomorrow
Yeah.
is it Hope and who else?
I have a doctor's appointment with my girls, and then
It's
I'll
Hope
be
and
here.
somebody.
With
I
your
forgot
girls.
who it is. Somebody named
You know
Jamal.
how they get a physical before school?
Because I'm talking about the park bench. Have y'all seen the bench that says, the girls. It says, and it's about your breast thing, and I'm like, that's what I thought.
Oh,
You
you
said
guys
the girls.
talking
I'm
about
like,
breasts?
That's twice now that you've misinterpreted what she said with what she
Because
actually
he don't.
meant.
It's either he's in a state of confusion because
Right.
he don't know the pop culture reference we just said, or he's made up some other
no,
story.
I'm telling you, the
or-
park bench
not
threw me
adorable.
off. It says, what does it say? Something about your girls?
Check your girls.
Check your girls.
You never
Well,
heard that expression?
Yeah, but I didn't think they was gonna put it out there
Speedy,
in the
check
world.
your girls. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show.
Hambo.
Normally I would
Wait.
play some music.
Who is Jamal? They said tomorrow Jamal and Hope, and then Wednesday obviously TDP, and then Thursday we have Precious and Jay Alexander. Who is Jamal?
Y'all just let anybody on the
Okay.
show, don't you?
I know Hope
You
Flood.
can't
That's
tell?
all I know.
This isn't a safe place.
Right.
It is
Motherfucker-
not. People just show up. They
I
wear
gotta do the
braids.
play
I don't
thing
know who they
again,
are.
right?
No. This is the part where we just go, and I thank everybody. And like I said, we'll be back again tomorrow.
Where we going?
But all together, we can do this together. You ready?
Oh gosh.
That chicken from Popeye.
Yeah. Okay.
We out.
Bye.
Peace.
Fun times, y'all.
Man, you took Popeyes all the way.
Popeye.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I got a plug.
I want you.
It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. It's the So here we go, Roll Out Studios. Keeping it real, it's about to go down, y'all. You know the deal. Now Speed Doggy Dog, you know he got that heat. The funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Nikki Pam, where you at, girl? Goddamn. Let's get it in.